Yeah, I want to show some love, give some support to my boy Devin, founder of U-Talk Nation. Continuous success, brother. And all I gotta say is, it ain't no me without you, baby.
Ain't no me without you, baby.
It ain't no me without you, baby.
Yeah, you talk, it's the people show. Look, you talk, let the people know. Look, yeah.
This is hurricane season. Only legends come up out there, you like Chris and Teigen. Name a letter better, W, that's what we preaching. Hurricane force winds whenever we breezing. Got rings for a reason. Look, we treat a gator like the swamp people. There's Seminoles like the block people. And for my dogs, I will drive people. Just being frank, I got they flank like a cornerback. And I ain't even much a Florida cat. But hurricanes, I know more of that than most. Cause I seen them turn our houses into boats. That's that real talk, baby. I hope you was taking notes. That's the real talk, baby. Elevation coast to coast is that U-Talk.
Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
Yeah.
It's U-Talk, baby.
#1 podcast.
It's U-Talk, baby.
U-Talk family, what go on? What go on? This your boy D. And of course, y'all know I got my guy with me, man. My super co-host, Mr. Larry Frank Jr. is in the building. And y'all know how we start off every show. It ain't no us without you, baby.
Without you, baby.
Kane Nation, U-Talk family, what's going on? Happy Friday to everyone. Hope you're doing well, man. Shout out to the family, man. Y'all already know, man. The family is in the building. Kyle Stalling, that's the brother. That's our brother, day one. Kyle Stalling, what it do? Shout out to Chris Kane. That's our brother. He's always with us. That's our guy too, man. Chris Kane. Shout out to Josh Ayers. Josh Ayers, our brother, is in the building. And shout out to my mother, Miss Linda English, who's always shows support. I appreciate you, lady, and I love you. Miss Linda, my mother, man. Shout out to you guys, man. We love you guys. Thank you for joining, man. We got some things to talk about tonight, but we're going to start off. Oh, there go our brother, man. He's in the building, man. Shout out to my cousin, Troy Woodard. What's good, man, Troy? Shout out to Troy Woodard. My cousin, Lakeland, Florida, is in the building, man. And shout out to our brother, B. Mike, man. Day one in the building. Oh, Kane's Raw is in the building, man. Kane's Raw is in the building, man. What's up, brother? How you doing tonight? What's going on, Kane's Raw? Larry Frank Jr. is Friday night. How are you doing, sir? How has your week gone? Talk to me, brother. What's up?
Hey, it's been a wild week for me, man. Just on the work front. But guess what, man? A little bit of stress, but it outweighed by blessings. So it's all good. I am not complaining. I'm doing great, my brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, y'all know we've been on a hiatus, man, since I think what it was. Like, we went off on, what's that, right before the New Year's?
Yeah, that was after the Pitt game. We went on our official hiatus. Yeah.
We went on a hiatus, man, right after the Pitt game. We came back here about 2 weeks ago, and we said we're going to highlight some of the new hires on the coaching staff. So I'm sure you guys have heard everything, but we haven't had a chance to speak about it and talk about it on U-Talk and give our fan base the opportunity to say how they feel and what they think about the hires. Shout out to Derek Alford, man. I know he's somewhere in the building, man. D. Alford, what up? Darryl Rayford, what it do? So we're going to talk about it tonight. We had a segment last week where we talked about the next defensive coordinator, Lance Guidry. Lance Guidry, the defensive coordinator. This week we're going to talk about the defensive ends coach, the Hall of Famer, the former Miami Dolphin, Mr. Jason Taylor, as the new defensive ends coach. And we want to get everybody temperature, and we want to see what do you guys think about it. Larry Frank, I'm gonna let you start. Brother Blaze, man. There you go. He's in the building. Brother Blaze, what's going on, man? How you doing, Brother Blaze? What it do? And yeah, before we get started though, like I told you guys, shout out to DJ, my DJ, Larry Frank DJ, yes, sir. I told you guys we're working on some stuff for the bash. You guys we're gonna be in Miami this year. What it is, there, Frank? Tell them what it is.
Part 2.
Part 2. We're gonna be in Miami, Florida this year. We're still deciding what game we're gonna do. We kind of got it narrowed down, but I want to hear you guys' opinion, man. You want to put it up in the chat, man. What game would you like to see us do the Part 2 Utah Bash this year? Right now, I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit to Georgia Tech down there. I think that's on October the 7th. Nothing is official yet. Still looking at some venues, but we're coming. We letting you know. And I want to say thank you to everybody who showed up and showed support to the last bash last year. Uncle Leroy, my brother, is in the building. Leroy is in the building. What's going on to my little bro? What it do? Elroy, what up? I want to say thank you to all you guys that showed support and that bought tickets because, you know, we really appreciate you guys. I mean, you guys understand that when we throw stuff, the support, man, you buying tickets, you know, it takes a lot, man, to put on these events, man, and everybody that came out and showed support and wasn't asking, man, yeah, can I get a pass? And, you know, no, you guys bought tickets and you showed love, and I really appreciate it. And that's why I give out so much Utah merch, and I give out a lot of stuff because I appreciate everybody that support the show from day one who's been with us, man. But Larry Frank, I want you to tell us what you think about the new hire. Who that? Okay, I'll say that didn't been an answer.
We got you. We might have to get somebody out there when we start talking, have somebody with the live mic out there, man, and just give it to Cage Raw, man. Just let them answer everything, you know.
It's on. Cage Raw, show up. We got you. We're gonna put you to work, brother. Damn right. We're gonna put you to work. Let's get to it, man, Frank. I mean, I think George Diaz, shout out to George Diaz, our brother, man. He's been working like crazy, man, over in Orlando. So he hasn't had a chance to join us yet this year, but he's coming, man. Shout out to George Diaz. And like he said, I'm going to get all the prizes. Yeah, we gave out a whole lot of stuff, man, at the last one. We sure did, man. Come on with it, bro. That's what we do, man. We want to see you there, man. But Jason Taylor, new defensive ends coach. Let's talk about it. George Diaz said it the best. He just want to see pressure. I said the same thing. I've been saying that defensive ends hadn't looked that good to me, Larry Frank, in the last 2 years. I hope that he can work with what we have on the roster. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are, brother.
I like it. I like it not from man, Furman did that.
They did.
I like it not just from the preface of hiring him. What's up, J.O.? Mm-hmm. Not from the preface of just hiring him because he's Jason Taylor, but I like it from the preface of instead of just having one defensive line coach, you've got a combination where you got one guy who can concentrate on the tackles and you got another one who can concentrate on the ends. I think this really will pay dividends from, the fundamental aspect. Especially from the end perspective, you have to look at the fact that how many years have what's up, Sherry? How you doing? How many years have our ends crashed? How many years, crashed in and let the quarterback get outside and just run wild? How many years have they been not able to seal the edge and not, turn the runners back in if the linebackers weren't able to do it? So how many years were they not able to get pressure, and come off the edge and wreak havoc? So the fact that you have Jason Taylor, who is a bona fide Hall of Famer, who is a Miami legend in the city of Miami, having played, across town or across the room, across the stadium, with the Dolphins or whatever. How important and how integral is that to have somebody of his stature, gold jacket? He's not somebody that, if you're a defensive end prospect, you're going to wonder, what does he bring? He has receipts. He's got NFL Hall of Fame receipts. And listen, D's a Raiders fan. I'm a Steelers fan, and I know we give the Dolphins fan a lot of heck from time to time. But let's be real. When Jason Taylor, that defense with him and Zach Thomas, that defense was something serious. One of the more underrated defenses in the NFL, and I don't think they get as much love. I mean, at the time, they were going up, and he had like the Baltimore Ravens defense. You had my Steelers defense. And then you had the emergence of Tom Brady at that time. So Jason Taylor and Zach Thomas really were a force to be reckoned with that defense. So I think from a fundamental defensive end aspect, I think this is going to be very good. And then when you start talking about, the recruiting aspect, I don't know about his recruiting game, but if I'm going up in if I'm a defensive end and I got these random defensive line coaches coming from other schools, but now I got the gold jacket walking into my living room, Jason Taylor, to me, that's a feather in the hat right there, just having his presence in the room. So I think if he can really kind of come out the gate as a defensive ends coach, and he can kind of get these ends to kind of get back on track with what we saw a few years ago with Rousseau and Jalen Phillips. If you can start developing that, it'll really pay some good dividends. So, as you always say, you got the question, what would you want to tell your defensive ends? And I'll start it off before we open up the lines and turn it over to the callers. I would say, hey, coach, you don't have to really go all out to prove anything because we know who you are. I want you as the coach, having done this and done it so well that you were able to achieve the highest standard, the highest honor that you can achieve throughout your career, post-career, that being inducted into the Hall. Go ahead and teach these young defensive ends all of those aspects and attributes to where they can emulate what you did. Because if you could teach them, and they can even do it 50% of how you did it in college, they will dominate. And it will definitely start working, themselves into a position where, hey, man, not only can they play themselves up and get into the NFL, but in order to play yourself up and get into the NFL, that means you're doing it on a college level. So That's what I would say, man. Just teach them everything that you've done and just make it happen.
Right. And my thing is, out of the young guys that we have on the roster, I want to see Cyrus Moss. I think that Darryl Alford said something that was important. Jason Taylor wasn't always the biggest defensive lineman, but he was good with his hands and he was quick off the edge.
He was effective.
And I want to see how he can develop Cyrus Moss. I want to see what his body, will he gain a little weight and what he's going to look like once Jason Taylor put his hands on this group. Out of the group, who do you think that will most improve with him being our new defensive end coach? What are you expecting to see out of which player who should take a significant jump with him being on the roster?
It's a long shot what I'm about to say, but I'm thinking Chance Williams.
Chase.
What's up, Chase? How you doing? I'm going out on a limb and I'm going to say Chance Williams. And the reason why I'm going to say Chance Williams is he has the most to gain. He's still young enough. It's like he's right there 50-50 where he's young enough to where he can still just get that second wind under him at the position and move forward. But he's old enough where he's been here a couple of years now. He knows the system. Well, he knew the system that they had previously. So whatever you teach, I think he can pick it up a lot more. He's got the size. And I think if he just gets the opportunity, he can really propel himself and maybe challenge for one of those starting spots. So I think with the most upside, I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm gonna say Chance.
Do we see Jafari Harvey? And you guys can come on if you want to start calling up. You can come on. It's the People Show. Y'all already know. The intro is done. This is the topic of the show tonight. What is your message? If you got a message for our new defensive ends coach, Jason Taylor, what would it be? Let's talk about it. Call up here, give your opinions. Jafari Harvey, do we see him become dominant after he's going into his senior year this year? What do you think? Do we see a jump in Jafari Harvey?
I would like to. And I'm not dissing him by no stretch of the imagination. Right. I would like to, but I thought Jafari Harvey was always talented enough to really stand out on that defensive line the last couple of years. And he had a couple of flashes where he has looked good at times, but he hasn't brought that consistency, So I'm a consistency type of person. I got to see you really be consistent year in and year out. Even if the unit is bad, for you to stand out amongst the unit that's not doing so well is what I look at, a la Cam. So I would like to see it. I think the dominoes are there. They can fall his way.
Right.
Why not have a season similar to what Jalen Phillips did? You know, Jalen Phillips comes here, injuries and all of that. It's a little bit different, you know, but he was able to take that one season and parlay it, and look what he's doing now. When it's time to re-up that contract, guess what? He's going to get paid. So the blueprint to be able to put yourself in that position and get drafted high starts in college. So Harvey.
Hold the line, caller.
Yeah, real quick. Harvey, I think, has the most opportunity, you know, as far as ready-made to be able to just come on in, do work, pick up the knowledge, and run with it. But is he going to be able to be consistent and really get the ball rolling to do it?
Right. Caller, you on with You Talk. State your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, what's going on, my boy? This your boy B Mac. I had to get in early, baby, because I'm about to start smoking these cigars and sipping these drinks. What's going on, man?
What's up? What's up, B Mac? What it do? What it do, man?
Listen. Spoken like a true Mobile Alabaman right there, boy.
But did you see how cool he was with it though, bro? He just laid back with it too, man.
Oh, that's how they be down there in Mobile. I don't care if you're down there in Mobile. I don't care if you're in Pritchard, Satsuma, Crayola. Come on, B Mac. You know I'm naming all them spots, so you know I know a little something.
Hey, boy, you hitting them dead on the head, baby. You know it's raining right now too, so you already know what I'm about to do.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
watching a couple of these basketball games, bro. I'm finna get me a drink and peel back one of these cigars and just get it all in. Especially when you know you ain't got to work till Monday, so you know. Just
enjoy.
I said, oh, my boy's on. I said, let me get it in early, so that way I can go ahead on and do what I do.
Yes, sir.
I know what the question was, but I'm gonna start it off like this because I wanted to call in on last week's show, but me and my wife was out on date night last week, so I wasn't able to do nothing. You know, just trying to get that special time to me and the missus. But let me ask you a question. Somebody I heard, I can't remember what show I was watching, but I went back and I watched the old video of Colin Cowherd, and he made a point, and he said, you know, back in the days, he was talking about Alabama, the difference between Alabama and Miami. He said Alabama, the teams were successful off a system. But Miami back in the days, the teams were successful off the players. He said the players played to a college level, but when they got to the NFL, they took it over. It became NFL U, if y'all remember that. Here's what I'm gonna tell you guys why I'm asking this question, because I don't know if y'all heard about the guy from Georgia that did the pro day. They said he was terrible. The big defensive lineman of the big DN, they say he was terrible.
Is that the one that was caught up with the accident?
Yeah. The one that was caught up with the accident. They say
Jalen Carter, ain't that his name?
Carter, yeah. They say he quit, and a lot of his exercises, you know, the routine. They say he quit on a lot of them. Wow. The reason why I'm asking the question on this is because do you want it to be the system or the player at Miami? Because for years, the reason why I'm saying this, for years, man, we felt like we have not been getting the right type of talent in Miami. And so when we get subpar talent, we talk about how bad the recruiting is, you know, from the past regimes, how bad the recruiting been, and it shows that the recruiting has been a little off because of the coaches. So do you want the system or do you want the players? That's the question I'm asking.
That's a good question. And for me to answer that, I would have to probably say the system.
Okay.
I say the system because of what you said. We've been talking about talent here for the last, 3 years? I mean, questioning the talent. But I still feel like you have to develop that talent in order for it to play in the system. But I still would lean with the system.
I would, but the only thing that gets me with the system, I'm going to say this. because I have seen, and I'm the type of person I don't like to go back to the past, and I know it's hard not to, but I have seen what the player can do at Miami if they are coached right. If y'all understand what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If the player is coached right, I've seen what the player can do at Miami versus the system. The players can be more dominant than the system. And if you notice, once we got that right group of players for years, Miami was dominant. Mm-hmm. It started changing once we tried to implement a system. If you pay attention to that, when we tried to put a system in and we was letting these guys just, this is the system, this is how it's going to go because we got to do this. And I tell plenty of people this. If you go back and look at when Jimmy was here, even when Butch was here, where do you think Nick Saban got everything that's going on? Where do you think Nick Saban got that from? Nick Saban got all that stuff from Miami.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me ask you a question,
Miami already had a system.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Do you think it was a system like in 2001 when we was winning them championships, or was it the talent?
No,
of the players?
that was players. That was the players, because those players wanted it.
Okay,
whenever you can take a player and they can, whenever your leadership can take over the role to say, hey, we don't even need the coaches out here. It's about those players. It's not about that system.
So let me ask you this:
they are holding each other accountable. See, that's one thing too. We have to get back to those players having accountability for themselves and for one another. So they holding everybody accountable.
I asked that question
after 2000. I think after 2001. I think it became a problem because everybody was trying to find the ingredients that Butch had, but what Butch did, Butch just went out and found the players that he knew he can lean on in order to be leaders. And I think we got away from that. And once we got away from that, if you pay attention to the coaches we started hiring, everybody came in, tried to change what Butch was doing because they were trying to create a system.
But I asked that question because, like you said, it was the players. But do you feel like what we've been recruiting here lately, do you feel like that we haven't had the level of talent like we did? Like you said, it was all on the player. Those players could win in a system of just them playing off a pure will. You know, those teams back with Mel Brad and the 92 teams, it was talent all across the field. But I just don't feel like that we've been having that type of talent to lean on the players like that to say that, you know, they can just play like those championship teams did. That's why I say that I would favor toward a system versus the players.
Yeah, I think if you look at it now, I think you will have to favor a system simply because of what Mario is doing right now, and Mario is trying to put the system in now to the way he was doing it when he was there, and also what he did when he was at Oregon. But I just think I think you have to go both ways. Let me say this. Mm-hmm. Let me say that. I think you have to go both ways when you're talking about this. I think you have to go system and player, because mm-hmm. once you get that system put in, the players are going to push one another to be better every day. They're going to push them to say, hey, this is how we're doing it now. But I think it's going to also come a time, too, where you're going to have to lean on that talent a little bit, if you understand what I'm saying. Because if you look at Clemson, let's take Clemson for instance. That first championship that Dabo won, I feel like that was on the players, because if you go back and look at that recruiting class, what they was ranked like 14th or 12th. So he had to get what he wanted in there, but he also had to do it on the back of those players, because for years, remember they had the saying, "Don't be like Clemson." He had the talent, but they just didn't have enough talent. So once he got that talent in there, it changed a little bit. Though you had other guys that was pushing the other guys to play harder. True. Versus once they start winning, now he put his system in, and it was more or less like, hey, we need y'all to be this way. This is how it's going to work. And see, and one other thing, and I'm going to get to the Jason Taylor thing. I this past week, I did a lot of research. And I'm telling you now, write this down. That winning championship way in Clemson, I think is over. Everybody might say, well, no, you still got this. You got to pay attention to some of the things that took place up there. You don't have you lost your AD. You lost 2 of your top coaches. So it's being a crack put in. It's a crack getting put in that dome, and we know this better than anybody. When you get a crack in that dome, and that system starts, and if the system ain't working no more, it becomes about the player. But when the players start making it only about itself, that team is over with. And I think that's what they hit. That's why I kind of hope coming into this year here, these younger guys and this coaching staff that we have right now, they kind of start turning a little bit in the way of, okay, let's start implementing what we want to do here at Miami and go and get the rolling, because it's there for the taking. You just got to want it. It's there for the taking. You just got to want it. You just got to want it. So I think if he can get these players now where he's putting in the system, but also get these players where they're holding each other accountable and is pushing these guys, I think we'll be okay. I ain't predicting no wins, but I think moving forward, we should be okay. I think we'll be able to push and start getting better results along with the players, and also along with the coaches. Now, as far as Jason Taylor goes, this is my thing with this situation. He's a Hall of Famer. I think he's going to be a great recruiter. I even think he's going to be a great teacher. I think he's going to be a great teacher of the game. I think he's really going to get a lot out of his players, but I'm not going to give him no leeway right now, because he's going from coaching high school to now coaching college. And I know a lot of people like to say, yeah, he's a gold jacket. Yeah, I get that. But you're gonna have to switch now, take that gold jacket off and put your coaching jacket on, and you're gonna have to coach these guys to a level that you know they can get to, and you know what it's gonna take. But I need you to show me something. And we could talk about all the Jaharvis, we can talk about this, but these guys have got to want it. I want to see just how hard he's going to push them. Are you going to really push these guys to get them to where they want to be? Because you can sit up here and listen to people, you can sit up here and listen to coaches all day long, but it's up to that player as an individual to want it. And if they don't want it, who you put that on? Do you put that on? Do you put that on Jason Taylor because we're not getting the pass rush, or the players not competing, and then you're going to have, well, maybe they should have hired somebody else. You kind of see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
He right now, I think it's a wait and see game with Jason Taylor right now. That's just my opinion. Do I think he can do it? Yes. Do you think it's going to happen overnight? Don't know and don't think so, but I think he can do it. I think he's going to be a great recruiter. Now, what El said earlier, he's going to be able to walk into any player's living room in America and be able to tell them, hey, I can show you how to get one of these. And it's not going to be another. I don't think it's going to be another D-line coach in the country that's going to be able to say they got one of those gold jackets. Now, I would give him credit. I think he's going to be a top flight recruiter. But I want you to be a top flight coach too.
Yep. Got to do both.
I don't just want you to be, that's what I'm saying. I want you to do both. I don't want you to just come up in here and just recruit, but you're not putting it in with these players on the field, because, man, if that's the case, we should have pushed to get somebody else up in here. Like I told you the last show, we talking about the recruiting in there. Man, I would take a B+ recruiter, but an ace when it comes to getting these guys where they need to be. If you can't get all of them, hey, I'm cool with that. But long as you can produce and get these guys to play at a high level, that's what I want. That's what I want. But other than that, man, like I say, I ain't looking for no big predictions this year. Like I told you, I was talking to a guy, they talk football 24/7 down here. Man, I'm not predicting no records. It's a wait and see for me. And I pray and hope, man, all my Kane family, man, and all my Kane friends, please don't buy into this spring game.
Right. Say it again.
It's just
say it again.
They heard you.
Say it for the people in the back.
Please, please do not buy into this, man. Because you got to think about some of the players that are not here. You got to think about they're not going to have the whole offense. They're not going to have the whole defense. This is the spring. I feel like the spring practice is really just a tease to show you, hey, we got football, and football to be here in the next couple of months. But don't buy into the hype of this. So if you got a guy go out here and catch 6-7 passes and, oh man, they say he had over 200, don't buy into that. Please let that go. Because I can guarantee you, when it comes time to put them pads on and fall, you may not even see that player on the field.
And then, B Mike, how much did we hear? How much did we hear last year? How good everybody looked in the spring game last year, B Mike.
Yeah,
everybody, even the third stringers, B Mike.
Let me tell y'all something right quick. Let me say this right fast. We all some middle-aged men. So I'm gonna go ahead on and put a phrase down, and y'all can use it in y'all communities. Ain't no state championships was won in the spring. That's how I look at it.
Right.
Ain't none was won in the spring. And I'm sitting up here. I be watching this on 3, and I be watching late kick. Man, they already putting out odds, and I'm like, where y'all getting this stuff from? They put out odds for Florida State to make it to the playoffs, and I'm like, dude, where did you get this stuff from? Where? Because I have always been told. My coach told me even when I played park ball, let last year stay with it, at, because it ain't got a damn thing to do with what we're about to do this year. And I'm just saying, where do they get these predictions where they finna make it to the playoffs? They finna do this. I'm like, where do y'all get these predictions? Please tell me. How?
I think B-Mac, I think it's media hype. And I think what they do is they put these predictions out in hopes that somebody can hit lightning in a bottle with a prediction, and that's going to boost their rep as far as being that so-called guru when it comes to this type of stuff. They don't know. They going off of a couple of wins. They looking at the roster, seeing who's back, who can make an impact, making a guess, and the common people like us tend to bite on it or not bite on it depending on our better sense of judgment.
Right.
I will say this, though. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to get off and let some other people get on. To all my sophomores, to all my juniors, to all my seniors, I don't know how many we got, to all my incoming transfers, to all my coaches, and you can bet they know this. There is a lot of freshmen that we got coming in. They are going to play, and they are going to take some positions. And I'm going to say this. I am tired of hearing Miami fans and all these Miami, some of these YouTubers and some of these
say it.
Some of these what they call them, reporters. The Miami this. I'm tired of hearing if they freshmen, they don't need to play. But if a freshman play, no. If they are freshmen and they kicking ass every day in practice, and they better than the junior, the senior, or the sophomore we got, they better be on the field.
Say it,
bro. And
I'm gonna tell you who made a believer out of me. That damn linebacker from LSU, that freshman they had last year. I thought that boy was a damn junior the way he was playing, and he was a freshman.
Look at Leonard Taylor. He need to stay on the field.
He needs to stay on the field and please God. Jason, the one thing he cannot do is gonna make me not like him very fast. Do not, I repeat, I do not want to see you swapping out these damn D lines every 2 plays.
Yep, rotation.
Let these guys get some consistency.
Let the dogs eat.
It's Utah, baby. It's Utah, baby.
Please don't do that, man. Please don't do that. Man, I am so tired of seeing our D-line rotate the way they do. And I'm like, this is why they can't be on a consistent level, because y'all are constantly rotating them out.
How long I've been saying that, Frank? How long I've been saying that, Frank?
Let them play.
Since you talk been on the air.
Thank you.
I feel like this with the whole defense, man. Set your 11 and let it go. I understand they gotta take breaks, but bro, let them build up that consistency to where everything is clicking. Because let me tell you why. Here's why I say I get tired of this. You don't want to get in a spot to where, okay, if I'm standing up and I know for a fact every game, my L gonna be on this side, I'm gonna be on the right side of me. I ain't gotta worry about L. He gonna put it in.
Yeah, that's right.
But if I'm in one play, if I'm in on a play, and we dominate that play, and then I go back and look, L leaving the game. Okay, what happened? Because now you done put somebody else in the game that's not bringing that same energy like L, and you done messed up the whole rotation. You done messed everything up because you're trying to put somebody. No, if he don't need to come out, put him in, leave him in there.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Because you messing up everything. And then, what's the old saying? As long as a linebacker and a safety, well, especially a linebacker, knows what the back end is doing, he can play ball.
Exactly.
But if he looking back there, okay, you took Cam Kitchen out and put this guy in, now he gonna be worried because guess what? They cannot be consistent like that, because now he's worried about somebody else you done put in the game that's not gonna bring that same energy. But you done took this player out for some bull corn. No, leave him in there.
And we saw it a lot.
Leave him.
And we saw it a lot.
Leave him in there. That's why we got timeouts. That's why if that is something you're gonna do, rotate these guys with one or two players that's going to play at the same level so it does not fall off when that person comes out of the game. Because, man, I'm so tired of seeing these D linemen. You rotating 3, you rotate 2, you're taking the linebackers out for this play. Baby, listen to me. If you can't cover, if you can't hit, sit your ass on that bench.
Yep. Tell it.
I'm just being honest.
No, it's real talk.
What that's gonna do, that's gonna push the guy behind you to want to come get your position, and he's gonna know, hey, when I get on this field, I gotta play a hell of a lot harder than what he's doing because he's handling it.
Competition.
So I know these other guys gonna be like, hey man, look man, you get out here, you gotta bring it. If you ain't bringing it, take your ass back to that sideline because we trying to win out here.
But see, it goes back to what you say. It goes back to what you say though about the talent. Those championship teams, you didn't have drop off when the backups came in, man. Those guys, you just had players, you just had a whole bunch of talent on those teams. And that's why I'm like you, just keep the guys in there and let the guys, the guys that's normally on the field, let them stay in, man. Let them eat.
Exactly. But you know what I also did too? Remember this. I think it was who said it? I don't know if it wasn't Andrew. It wasn't Adrian. It was Davenport said it. Davenport knew if you came off that field, your ass ain't getting back on that field.
Dexter Sigler said the same thing. Melvin Bratton, all of them.
Man, they knew. Hey, you come off, you through. So that's the mentality that we have to get back to, because why? That is being driven by the player. If you know, old boy sitting over there waiting to get in, so you talking about I want a water break, you get your ass off this field, you ain't coming back. So I think that's the one thing that we have to drive home with these players, and also with these coaches, man. Let these kids play, and damn it, if he's a freshman, I don't give a damn. He was at a prom a couple of months ago. If he out here and he bringing it, you playing. I think that's something that this program has really got away from. I can understand in certain situations we just did not have the numbers, but bro, moving forward, if you are bringing it, you're gonna be on this field. I don't care what you're doing, because let me tell you something. If he's a player, once he's a player, he's always a player. That ain't gonna change. And the way things are going now with these NIL deals and everything, push these cats because a lot of them, if they don't play, they ready to get the hell on anyway.
Mm-hmm.
True. Great point.
So I just say, may the best man play. And brother, if it's a freshman, hey, I don't know what to tell you. You got to step the game up, man.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, I'm not doing no predictions right now or whatever. And I'm hoping the next show y'all probably gonna get on the OC or whatever. I'm still, to me, I ain't saying he a bad OC, but I've been still going back watching different games with him, and I'm not gonna say it's bad, but I just think I'm kind of figuring he gonna change up a lot of stuff with that too. So I'm gonna finish watching some more games with him. But other than that, man, y'all boys have a great night, man. And like I always tell y'all guys, man, bless you and the fans, baby. Keep doing what y'all doing. I'm so glad y'all had these shows, man, because being here in Mobile, I be needing this Miami talk, man, because these Miami fans, ain't too many of them around here. But when they see that doors coming down the street with that big U on the back of it, they already know who it is.
Hey, B-Mac, do me one favor.
What's that?
I'm going to really trip you out because I know you're going to know I done been down there. I need you to go ahead on and rep that U sticker. Go through Africa Town and rep that U sticker for me.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you already know what I'm talking about where you at. I always go through Africa Town. Matter of fact, I was on the float this year, and our float was the Africa Town float, baby. I always represent that U. Everywhere I go, baby, I always rep that U. I guarantee you, they know they know when they see that dog, they're gonna be, yeah, that's right. I'm a rep. Why you like Miami? Why you like Alabama?
I get the same thing in Louisiana, bro. Same thing. One of the few guys with the U on the back of my truck rolling around here. Same thing. I know the feeling.
They always ask that. They ask that dumb question. I ask them, why you like Alabama? Same reason why you like Auburn. I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying too. We got championships too. Why you like Alabama?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, okay. If you can't tell me why, be quiet. You already know about Miami. I ain't got to. Y'all ain't did nothing in a while. I said, man, y'all just getting back to winning stuff. What it was, 92? Oh, we beat y'all though, but we beat y'all too. I always tell them, go back now, go back the year. We beat y'all too.
Yes, sir.
In Louisiana.
I was there.
I said, I tell them we beat y'all too. But man, like I say, man, y'all boys keep doing what you do, man. I enjoy the show, man. I look forward to it every Friday, man, or whenever you do it, man. And like I say, God bless you guys and bless the fam, man. Y'all take it easy, man. And until we talk again, y'all have a good one, my boy, because I'm finna get this drink and this cigar going.
You too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right,
hey, man.
Take it easy,
hey,
man.
you get ready for that bash this year. We want to see you down there, man. We still deciding what game, but in the next 3 weeks or so, I have it.
They just started they just got a new airplane service here in Mobile that takes you from Mobile to Orlando for $25. So, buddy, even if I got to fly from here to Orlando and rent me a car and come down to Miami, I'm gonna be down there, bro.
That's what's up.
B. Now I'm gonna ask you real quick before you go. B. Don't tell me NWA done got a flight down there. Now don't tell me we got NWA with Kevin Hart down there now. $25?
Oh no! It's they just got here. I can't think of the name of them, but they were talking about it on the news. They said the price. I guess is to get it going, but I don't think it's probably one way from Mobile to Orlando. I think that flight it may not get no higher than like $60-something. But I know right now, starting out it's gonna be $25.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So if I can fly from here to Orlando and rent a car, I don't have a problem doing that.
That's what's up. We just want to see you down there this year for sure.
Absolutely.
Oh, most definitely, my boy.
That's
definitely.
What's up.
But y'all boys take it easy, man. Have a good one, man.
All right, we love you, man. You be safe, man. Have a good weekend, brother.
You guys too, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Later.
Okay.
Always a hot take.
It's you talk, baby.
Great call.
Hey man, shout out, man, to some of the people that done gave donos, man. Y'all know we love y'all, man. The Utah Queen, Miss Latrell Stoudemire, that's our girl, Tampa, Florida. is in the building. She's always with us. Day one, man. Been with us since day one, man. Shout out to our DJ, our brother, man. DJ, yes, sir,
That's
man.
my
Thank you
DJ.
for the dono. He gonna
DJ.
turn it out again
That's
this
my
year,
DJ.
man. He said he doing it again this year, y'all. So he's coming to Miami with us again this year, bro. Shout out to Chris Kane, man. Shout out to Josh Ayers, man. What it do? That was a good call, though, man. He made a lot of great points. A lot of great points, man, Larry Frank.
Absolutely. Great call. Great call. Great call. And he hit the nail on the head, man, as far as, you know, that rotation. And he's been saying that. That's something he's been saying for the last couple of years. And truth be told, you shouldn't be coming out the game unless you hurt or we up by 30 and it's time to let the reserves get in and get some experience, bro. That's the only time you should be coming out.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And I'm sorry, brother. Everybody been saying the same thing about they ain't getting their alerts, y'all. That's just YouTube trying to slow us down, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Right now we're working on something to where on the website, I'm gonna be asking you guys here in the next month to go and put your emails in to where we can generate the automatic notifications
Yeah.
to the website. So you guys, we ain't got to deal with YouTube when it comes to that. Because it ain't just us, it's other shows as well, man, that I know and other people and other platforms, you know, they try to hold up stuff, man. When they see your numbers going up, they're going to try to slow you down. So I appreciate y'all. I know we don't come on as consistent like everybody else, but, you know, we work and, you know, we got jobs and families and kids and stuff like that, man. We would like to come on more, but we can't. That's why we try to do it at least, you know, maybe once a week while the season is going into like the spring, and then we'll crank back up with the 2 shows when the season starts. But we will have everything together to where I will be asking you guys for your email addresses so you can get your notifications. But I appreciate all of you guys' support, man. Thank you for tuning in. But B Mike, man, that was a hell of a call, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely love what he's saying. Like he said, man, I've been saying that, man, since I started this show, man, Larry Frank. Yeah. I don't like the substitution. I think that you got to be comfortable with the guy that you're playing next to. I played, you played, and it's just something about knowing that person that's lined up beside you. You know what he can and what he can't do. You know, like he says, it only take one guy to come in there and not know what's going on, man, to have a blown coverage or whatever the case may be and mess up everything. And I'm not saying that guys, you know, second screen guys can't come in and perform, but it was a time to when we had talent from first screen all the way to third screen, man, that you can rotate in and out, and you didn't miss a drop off. But again, you know, hopefully these coaches can get what we have on the roster and coach these guys up, man. But another guy too, Najee Kelly, I wanted to ask you about. I think he's going into his second year. What are your thoughts on him this year, Larry Frank? This is a big kid, man. Big frame.
He came out of high school with a lot of upside. And I think that last year he could have really made a big jump. He could have made an impact. He could have really made a print as far as, you know, letting everybody know who he was and really just kind of implementing his name as, you know, one of the future stars and the future guys at that position. But that opportunity is still there. And, you know, with Jason Taylor coming in now, that just makes his opportunity better. But as B-Mac said, you know, Jason Taylor not only has to look the part, he's got to actually coach the part. You can't just come in here just going off a gold jacket status and your name and your legendary status in the city of Miami and think that it's good enough. You have to be able, now that you have the job, you've got to be able to go ahead and perform as that coach and really get the best out of these guys, teach them. You know, fundamentals are always there, man. And I mean, if you're not doing the fundamental stuff right in the game, that goes back to coaching. It's one thing if they don't have the heart, if they getting beat, that ain't on coaching. It is what it is. If the other team is making better plays, that ain't on coaching. But if you standing up there and looking at each other and don't know what's going on, that's execution. Right. That's on the player, man.
Right. You talk. It's you talk. Call us. State your name and where you're calling from.
Man, I don't know my name and I don't know where I'm calling from, man. What's going on with y'all boys?
It's been a minute, man. Hey, man, listen. Listen, I figured it was either you or Chris K when I see that 850, man, but we heard the voice. We already knew what it was.
We know the
what
voice.
It do, soldier?
Yes, sir. What the business is, homie?
What's going on? We got our goddamn one brother.
On, man. I can't tell you nothing about what's going on with the team. Nothing, man. I'm just checking in and seeing what's going on with y'all boys. Y'all good?
We good,
hey,
bro.
Hey, 3 Pisces in the building right now, man. It's all love.
Sir. Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We got Louisiana in the building. We got New Orleans in the building. Hey, man. Hey, Larry.
Yo.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, we got to get you down here for that graduation party. I'm going to do that New Orleans style seafood bowl, man.
Now, look now. Hey. That's a big undertaking right there, my brother. That's a big undertaking. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you like this, bro. Every Popeyes I go to outside the state, I always got something to say. Now, I'm going to know now. I'm going to know if it's right or not now.
We ain't talking about Popeyes, though. We ain't talking about that lady with the wig on in the commercial.
Please no. Please no, for real.
We talking about DJ Yes Sir on that seafood bowl, New Orleans style, cooking it with the Sunny Delight.
Okay.
Now,
Who you been talking to? Who you been talking to? How you know about that Sunny D?
About it. I've been talking to Manny Diaz.
Manny Diaz. Oh, no, he didn't.
Boy, look, they done ran Manny fresh out New Orleans East for me to come down here with that.
You know what I'm saying? I was talking to Manny. Manny gave me a couple of ingredients, you know what I'm saying? Little Old Bay, little onion powder. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, you know. Yes, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got a couple questions, man. I need y'all to bring me up to speed or whatever. I know I'm behind. I don't even want to put the show behind, you know what I'm saying, backwards. But
you
man,
good.
What y'all think about the new defensive coordinator, the offensive coordinator? I mean, the new stuff that we about to do. What do y'all think, man? What's y'all's opinion? I know y'all probably said it already on the show, but bring me up to speed.
Me and Larry Frank. Well, I'm gonna speak for me. I'm gonna let Larry. And I'm short with it. Like I said last week with the DC, and like B Mike said, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. DJ, we will see. I'm watching. I'm waiting. I don't want to give an opinion. I don't want to give a take. I feel like you went and got somebody that didn't have any Power 5 experience that came from Marshall, but I'm gonna sit back. And I'm just going to look. Offensive coordinator, I like the fight. I like that it's a new scheme. And that we'll be running an air raid. But, you know, how much of that will be an air raid, we don't know. We just got to sit back and watch because, Mario want to run the ball. So are we going to let this guy come in and coach? Will he just be a do-me guy for Mario? So I don't know. We'll see. That's my opinion.
My opinion, I'm going to keep it simple and sweet, my brother. I'm not getting hyped. At the end of the day, like I always said, like Devin just reiterated, man, the man ain't never had a Power 5 job in 30 years of coaching. That's a red flag to me. So, as I always say, I pray for the best, but I'm going to sit back here and be prepared for the worst from the DC position. Now, as far as the OC is concerned, I don't care what Geno Smith said. This ain't West Virginia, and this ain't 2011. Hey, man, I'm just going to sit back. Hey, and bad part about it, after Gaddis, he might look good, but guess what? That's just like, let me tell you something. That's just like a bald-headed chick with a bunch of splotches in her face putting on a good-looking wig and some fire makeup. Yeah, she might look good at night, but when you wake up in the morning, you're going to be like, oh, damn.
Larry.
Yeah.
You got them eyelashes, man. You know they got a paste on the eyelashes.
Man, eyelashes. Yes, sir. Eyelashes, butt pads. All of that stuff. Then padded up the bra. All of that stuff. It's just like doggone, what that movie was. I'm going to get you, sucker. When she just started pulling everything. Yeah. Nah, man, I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. We going to wait and see.
Hey, check this out, man. I've been looking. I've been being quiet. And y'all know, especially you, Larry,
I know.
I ain't never quiet.
I'm waiting, though.
Tell you how quiet I've been. I've been quiet ever since, what was that, the Middle Tennessee State game?
Yep.
soon as I saw that second interception, I ain't said shit about Miami yet. I'm sorry about cussing on the show.
Well, you
man, do your thing.
You already know, bro. Come on.
Hey, you know, it's crazy when the basketball team can win 2 ACC season championships. The season championship.
Preach.
And the football team can't even get there. Can't get nowhere close. You know, I've been, matter of fact, I'm about to ruffle some feathers right now. Can I ruffle some feathers?
Ruffle.
Start ruffling,
Where
baby.
you at? Where you at? Where you at? What show you on?
It's Utah, baby.
Ruffling feathers. You know, because everybody, hey, you're in the live, you're looking, you're live chatting. Okay, I'm about to ruffle some feathers, man. Why I hear all these people just all excited about, I'm going to put it out there. Because I don't care what coach you got. I don't care what this and that you got. You're all excited about somebody that has never won nothing. And when I say nothing, I ain't talking about coaches. I'm talking about this Tyler Van Dyke stuff, man. I'm about to ruffle some feathers. Everybody talking about this Tyler Van Dyke character. You can't tell me one team that he's beat. You can't tell me one game that he ain't got his head messed up. You going off of stuff that was 2 years ago. And then I hear people just skipping all over Ja'Cory Brown, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I ain't saying he's the most accurate or nothing like that. But I can say he was practicing the off season right after the season, and he's looking good. And I'm hearing good things about it. Why in the world I don't hear media or nobody talking about Ja'Cory Brown doing his damn thing? Because you're placing a goddamn king's crown on this Tyler Van Dyke that ain't done nothing since what? COVID? Right after COVID?
Come on. Come on.
Tell it.
It's Utah,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
And it's like, oh, okay. I know the whole team got problems. Don't bash me, but if you do, I don't care.
Come on. You on Utah. You know where you at. Come on. You on Utah.
But I'm telling you, hey, I see when this boy when he get flustered early, it's over for us. You know what I'm saying? When he get flustered, I see it in his eyes. I see it in his demeanor. It could be the first drive of the game. If he take a sack, one sack, he's scarred for the rest of the game. If y'all just look at these games all over again, I'm looking at that. And I don't think that's the leader that's going to take us to the promised land. And let me tell you what we messed up at. We messed up with just giving him the starting quarterback for the season. You know what I'm saying? Paying him all these big NIL deals. And let me tell you where we messed up at, because Mario said that mess. You know what I'm saying? He's our star quarterback. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. And now he has to go off of what he said, and that's what he's doing. That's the reason why Jake Garcia, hey, y'all hating on Jake Garcia, this and that. But I'm telling you, if he was scared of competition, he wouldn't have went to no SEC school.
But you also DJ too got Shannon Dawson, the new offensive coordinator, saying the same thing. You got a lot of these other shows talking about they just crowning him right now. No competition whatsoever. He's just a starting quarterback, man.
They crowning him. You know what I'm saying? But they crowning him off a narrative that, okay, let's take it back, 2 years ago, right? We're going to go back 2 years ago when Tyler Van Dyke was quarterback. Who had video on it?
Right.
Who had anything about this cat?
Nothing.
Nobody. No defensive coordinator had nothing on it.
Right.
But I can tell you right now, if I was a defensive-minded quarterback, man, I'm blitzing straight from the first play. Because once you get him rattled at the beginning of the game, he falters the rest of the game. Y'all ain't got to believe me. Y'all can still just go off of that, 3 touchdowns, 300 yards and stuff like that. Hey, man,
Right.
this is a new game. This is a new damn tape.
What about the 3 interceptions he had before when he had to get all them stats from behind?
And let me but look where them stats came from. Them stats came from just throwing the goddamn what's your boy name? What's the wide receiver name?
Charleston Rambo.
Rambo and Harley. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you throw the Rambo and Harley leaves, and then we get a new offensive coordinator that's basically what not Rambo, but what's his name? Our coach, damn Crystal Ball wants, and you want to run the ball and this and that. We ain't got no damn choice but to run the ball because we ain't got no damn wide receivers. And then I can't say we ain't got no wide receivers. They just not developed, just like TVD wasn't developed. So I can't say he's just off the chart, but I can tell you this right here. If Garcia wouldn't have got hurt 2 years ago, there would be no TVD. He'll be second string. And then I hear these media outlets and these cats on these shows talk about, oh yeah, Emory Williams.
I ain't played a damn right.
You just gonna skip the cat that just whooped the hell out of Georgia Tech because he did exactly what the offensive coordinator wanted him to do?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hate him right after he played 2 gauntlets games? Clemson did Florida State.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
But you're gonna say is as a true freshman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you ask me, I'm gonna ruffle some more feathers.
Ruffle them.
I think Tyler, them injuries that he so-called had, it was not an injury. He knew he couldn't do nothing. He know he get flustered, and I'm not gonna mess up my draft status. I'm gonna sit down here and play hurt. I'm gonna act like I'm hurt.
And so you had a coaching staff that enabled it.
I can't fight with this. He's not a fighter. I know a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I can put it like this: Stephen Morris was a fighter.
Yes. Malik Rozier.
He was no great quarterback.
Yeah, Malik Rozier too.
Brad Kaya.
Right.
Brad Kaya was kind of a fighter, but he did what he could do. He was just a passer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when it come to fighter, when it come to like real stuff, I want to win this game. N'Kosi Perry was a fighter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I give it to Malik Rozier a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was a fighter. He knew he ain't had that much talent at all, but he used everything what he could to do whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He had a good football IQ.
Now, I'm gonna get off the quarterback. I'm sorry, I don't feel like over talking nothing. My bad.
Talk.
Anything?
Talk.
No, go ahead. Go.
The floor is yours.
I'm gonna get off the quarterback. Now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to running back situation. You know, everybody talking about Henry Parrish, and they're not really talking about Henry Parrish. I kind of like Henry Parrish as the second string. But he ain't nobody that's going to carry us to the promised land. We play Florida State. They not scared of him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so I realized coming towards, like, I'm going to say, like, looking at the games more and stuff like this, man, our depth is the most fucked up in the country. And when I say the country, I'm talking about D2 and D3. I'm talking about JUCO. I'm talking about our depth is the most fucked up in the entire country.
Hey, you wouldn't think that listening to some of these jokers, bro. But hey, I'm wrong. I'm wrong for saying we don't have a lot of talent like that, though, DJ. I'm wrong for saying that.
The thing is, what everybody got to understand, we sitting up there, yeah, we get decent recruiting classes even before Mario came along. Decent. But what I tell you is, why don't you look up the statistics of those cats that stayed? Those cats that actually played are the cats that actually were developed. And when I say developed, I mean, we have cats like this process, and it really took me some time to look at it. This process ain't just gonna be no damn 3-4 years. Because you got to understand, when bomb players coming out there to play, I'm talking about great freshmen coming out of high school, like great recruits, right? When you're talking about great recruits coming out of high school, and then basically they cats they could be first string or second string. That means who the hell are they learning behind?
Ooh.
Who's on the field that they learning behind?
That's a good
They
point.
just get thrown out there on the field. Do you know how behind Miami is right now? If anybody is expecting more than 7 wins next year, you crazy.
Right.
You are crazy.
Right.
You are out of your damn mind. And I'm even like even the following year, if you expecting more than 8 wins, you are insane.
Say it.
I don't give a damn what recruiting. We can get the number 1 recruiting class next year. If you expect us to sit up there and win more, we don't have depth that's coming after cats that has quality playing experience that's good. We have freshmen that's challenging the upperclassmen, and that's damn near better than the upperclassmen now. This is, no, I'm looking at, no wonder Mario said, I'm not coming unless I got a 10-year contract.
It's you talk, baby.
Facts.
It's you talk, baby.
Facts.
It's like, what the fuck is going on? He oh my gosh. He sees it. And what he did last year, people talking about Mario, he didn't have that same fire after what the fire he had before when he was fussing at Cam Kitchens or some shit like that. He didn't have that fire before the rest of the season. Mario showed you what the fuck we really had. Instead of putting bandages on a gunshot, well, he showed you. And guess what? He can afford to show you because he know he got 10 years. But he knew he needed 10 years. I was one of the ones, and I'm going to sit up there and I'm going to take accountability because guess what? I can say, I'm a man, and I can say that I was wrong. And let me tell you where I say that I was wrong at. I was wrong because I saw all these good coaching hires. Ooh, we got this coach. Ooh, we got this coach. Man, y'all don't understand how far back we are. Y'all don't understand how far back we are. This ain't no 2-3 year thing. This shit like 5 or 6 years. So what we gonna have to do, the games that we look at Miami the next 2-3 years, guess what? Just enjoy the damn game. Or don't even look at it. Go fishing or some shit.
Go what?
Go fishing.
It's you talk, baby. It's you talk,
because
baby.
Anything that you're doing to this point on hoping that it's gonna be just the right. No, man. Like I really want to say, but I'm not going. This will be even ruffling the feathers more.
Ruffle them.
You know, but let me tell you. You know what this thing is? Okay, let me break it down to you. I'm gonna put a great example. All right, you know the cat, and everybody know this cat because everybody was in high school, right? When everybody went to high school, there was this cat that none of the females would talk to, right?
Mm-hmm.
None of them would deal with him.
Right.
Right? And so we graduated and all. He ain't get no prom date. He ain't get no limousine. He didn't even go to prom because there was no chick that would even deal with this cat.
Right. I know where you.
But let me tell you what he did. He went through 4 years of college.
Right.
And then 2 more years to get his master's and everything. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? 6 years after high school, he became the man. But let me tell you, all the females that was jocking the cats that was the man in high school, that ain't shit today. You know what they were doing? They all pregnant by these fuck-ups.
Yep.
That they thought was hot in high school. This cat went and made himself a man. A man that's a necessity to anything that will build a family, everything. He got the resources, he got the money, he got everything. And it took him 6 years after high school to become the man. And guess what? Guess what he did to them chicks? And you know what I say to those chicks? Those chicks are those delusional ass fans that want that shit right now, that think that it's gonna happen right now, that's up there congratulating that we got twin brothers that are 2 stars.
I saw that.
Oh my goodness.
It's Utah,
I'm
baby.
gonna ruffle some motherfucking feathers tonight.
Ruffle them.
They get happy about that shit there. And then let me tell you, that cat that went to college, he wasn't getting no play or no nothing. He developed himself into the man. And now he's about 24. All the females want him. Yep. But guess what? He don't want them now. You know why? He ain't got no kids. He ain't got no nothing. He ain't trying to be no stepdaddy. He ain't trying to be none of that shit. He's the man now. And look how long it took him to develop the proper way. Mm-hmm. When you become an adult. Because you're not an adult when you're a child. See, what Miami been playing with for all these years, we've been playing with children. A whole bunch of children. No development, no discipline, no nothing. Just a whole bunch of children with no parents, no guidance, no nothing. But see, now we understand we got to sit and be motherfucking patient. And that's what I'm telling you, Kane fans and anything else. Be motherfucking patient. We ain't got no damn choice. And I know we've been patient for 20 years, but we've been patient on still breeding kids with no development. And when I say kids with no discipline, kids with nothing, no parental guidance, no nothing. Those are just kids that's been getting the JJ in high school, but they can't do shit past high school. Oh my gosh.
Break it down.
And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it at that, and I'm going to let y'all boys continue the show. I love this show. You Talk, the #1 show. Y'all better keep rocking with my boys. We gonna keep rocking, and I love y'all boys. Let's do this thing, man.
And you know we love you too.
And we love you back, my brother.
And guess what, fans? Stop going off that high school fucking success.
Come on,
tell it.
It's Utah, baby.
Tell it.
Learn an engineer and a doctor. Time and time again, that's when you're gonna get to you're gonna be Alabama, what it is now. You're gonna be Ohio State. You're gonna be a motherfucking Georgia. You're gonna be a motherfucker. Man, I'm done preaching, man. Hey, collection plate. Pass around the goddamn collection plate. Amen. Church is over.
Church. It's DJ, baby.
It's Utah, baby.
Put it in the front of the camera.
I gotta put it. I gotta put it right here. I gotta put it right here. That's all I got in my pocket. And goddamn it, you gonna get the last in my pocket right there. There it is. Make it rain. Give it up.
Ooh, boy, it's hot tonight, boy. Uh-oh. This 954. I think I know who this is, but I had to turn the music off of that call, y'all.
Yeah.
This 954. I think I know who this is, man. I think this. Look at that.
Bring it. I'm fired up.
Man, what's going on with you guys?
What up? What up? What's up with you? Kyle Stalling is in the building.
We fired up, Kyle. What's happening?
What's the big topic tonight?
Man, what's your message to Jason Taylor, our new Hall of Fame defensive ends coach, man? If you could say anything and get a message to him, what would it be?
Trust your instincts.
Trust your instinct.
Trust his instincts. You know, he been there, done that. He's been working with kids from Pop Warner his last few years when he coached out there at PPO out there where he had Enos playing out there, Fletcher them playing out there back then for him when he was Pop Warner kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then he coached out there at the U school for a couple of years when I think Enos was out there for his first year at U school. Either Enos or Fletcher was out there his freshman year out there. Then eventually he transferred to St. Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
And then he coached on D line for I want to say a year, like assistant coach or something like that. And then they elevated him to the DC role. Just trust just trust yourself and stay true to the community. He's really big in the community. I mean, I've seen him a couple of times over the years back. About 5-6 years ago, I seen him when I first retired from the military. I seen him in I want to say the Dick's Sportswear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Dick's and I spoke to him. Like, hey, how's it going, Mr. Taylor? And he's like, how's it going, young man? And I'm like, okay, young man, shit, I'm just as old as your ass is, but I take that right now. And so he was cool then. You know what I'm saying? He was with his family and everything. I ain't try to, ambush me or anything like that. I just say, Mr. Taylor, 'cause I noticed you can notice who he is, especially if you watch football.
Mm-hmm.
Just trust his instincts, man. Trust his instincts on how he deal with the kids. He's a stand-up guy. He can probably play the politician role just like Mario can play it. He looked like one of those guys. I'm pretty sure every home that he go in, the moms just like they like Dion, they gonna like his ass too. And his pedigree speak for itself. Not only his kids are doing good in sports, but the kids that he developed on the high school level, he's developed them guys his profile is just as good as Mario some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, he's trying to promote these freshmen coming in. These freshmen are, these young sophomore players that's on the team. He can kind of reach out and grab them guys a little closer than he would the seniors. You know what I'm saying? The seniors the seniors will probably take like the ins and outs of some of the small things, what's going to help them develop to be a professional athlete. But these freshmen and sophomores, he know how to relate to those guys as right now. Now you give him a couple of years of coaching, then I think it'll be a lot better when it comes to the seniors that he'll be able to reach out and really mentor those guys down the line. But I always felt since day one when Miami picked him up last year that it was a great pickup, not just because he knows community, he's a Hall of Famer, but he knows the community real well. He's connected. Mm-hmm. He's connected to all the coaches. He come from a big program, St. Thomas. They say they don't recruit, but they recruit. They get kids from all around the world, just like IMG. And his name speaks for what it is. I wish Ed Reed would have got a chance like he got.
Right.
Wish Ed Reed would have got that same chance because I think Ed Reed would have probably had a bigger impact than Jason Taylor if he would have been, became one of the coaches like that. Because that guy we got coaching DBs, we don't even need him. We already had Ed Reed. We could have just let Ed Reed come in, make Mike Rump a cornerback coach, and Ed Reed would have even had all that other assistant shit.
Well, hell, what about DeMarcus Van Dyke too?
Yeah, DVD.
I mean that's what I mean, Van Dyke, DVD.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I meant. you could have came in and Ed Reed probably would say, you know what, let me get this guy, because this guy know the community better than I do. You know what I'm saying? Ed Reed just named, just spoke out, being a Hall of Famer, he would attract the guys in, but Van Dyke knows Miami. Just like,
and those guys, the younger guys have seen like Ed Reed, they've seen him play. You know, a lot of these, like, you know, they're the most recent guys that they probably remember because, again, we haven't been putting in the talent. Me and Larry Frank talked about this a lot. We haven't been putting guys in the NFL like, you know, the Alabamas and stuff like that, to where they see all of those guys going first round and stuff like that. So,
right,
exactly. That's it's like the Prime effect. One thing they hit Prime out a lot. One thing that Prime capitalized off. He's still connected to the now how the kids are.
Right.
Because he ride with his kids. You know, fortunately, you know, he one of those fathers that did that.
Right.
You know, a lot of other fathers do it as well, but at least he's getting a chance to do it and be able to coach and then get to the highest level where he's at right now.
Right.
I'm pretty sure you can get some of these other little Pop Warner coaches. They could probably do the same damn thing years down the line if given the opportunity. But I think Jason Taylor, just like I said, what I said last week, a week before last, and I hope that the coaching staff the defense coaching staff allow his voice to be really heard inside there, because I think Jason Taylor probably be a better DC than the one we got now. I really think so. I mean, how the hell you gonna be in the NFL for 10 plus years, Pro Bowler, you know, first team, shit, he was an MVP one year. He was an MVP. So I'm pretty sure he know how to break down film, scheme, and all that shit like that. He wasn't just no regular guy.
Yes, I tend to agree with. I tend to agree with you on that as well. Like, I'm a players coach too. I feel like, you know, a lot of people say that, you know, former players want to make great coaches, but I mean, why wouldn't they? You know, they done been around the game just as long as anybody. They done played, you know, hands on. You know, so.
Right.
So Mario need to kick himself in the ass for waiting this goddamn long with him.
Right.
He should be kicking himself in the behind. I don't want to be cussing on your site.
No, you good,
he
bro.
should be kicking himself. He should be kicking himself behind why he ain't got Ed Reed on the damn staff right now. Because Ed Reed probably wouldn't even wanted all this damn money to be a coach.
I don't think Mario would want. I don't think Mario would want to have a guy like it. We talked about that before with them alpha males. Mario ain't gonna want to get in the closed door meeting with Ed Reed and have to have that conversation where
you're gonna tell him, hey man, you full of shit with that.
Exactly.
You gonna be like, hey, you know what he gonna say? Messing with that BS, right?
He gonna do just like he did on the video. You want to talk about me? What about them play calls? It was trash. It was effing trash.
And the thing is, I think I really think, man, with this coaching staff we have on offense and defense, you know, these guys have something to prove. You know, the thing is, you know, like you might have said before, I know you and Frank talk offline a lot. Mario he got to open the door for these guys. Let these guys do it. He got to let these guys do why he hired them.
Right.
He can't put the noose around them.
Right.
Once he put the noose around them, that dude Dawson, he gonna call some stuff up. And he has the players to run his offense. He has the players. That wide receiver core, they are a lot better than what we seen last year. They're a lot better than what we seen a couple years before. Because Dugan's ass can't fucking develop. He ain't never developed nothing at Florida State. He ain't never developed nothing when Mark Rich brought him in. Them guys already had talent. And when they didn't, and then other than Amari Richards, Dugan didn't have nothing out there on offense. He didn't have nothing else. But Beard will be able to develop those guys and make those guys play a lot better than what they are. I guarantee that. You will see.
Let me ask you a question, Kyle. Let me ask you a question. You right down there in Fort Lauderdale, and you and I spoke about. You told me how good Ruben Bain was. Do you see Ruben Bain coming in his freshman year being an impact player like Leonard Taylor was for us last year? And do you think that? What do you think that Jason Taylor is gonna do for his career? Well, actually, 3 questions. And do you think that Ruben Bain is gonna stay on the outside, or will he have to come in the inside eventually? Because I think that he can stay on the outside. I think he should stay on the outside.
I think with Ruben Bain, I seen Ruben Bain for the first time last year in the kickoff classic. They played the kickoff classic against Palm Beach Lakes. You know, Lakes used to have a team back when we played back in the day. Lakes had a decent team back then. They decent now, but they're not as good as they was before. But man, I seen that damn game, man. This is the game before they played ING. I seen that game. This dude here was like a man among boys, easily. I mean, they couldn't even double team him. He still was making a tackle. He like dominated. I had heard so much about him anyway because I got a cousin of mine. His son played free safety on Central at the time. He playing free safety with him, so I went out there really to support my cousin. But it just so happened to be Miami Central, the team that Bain plays on, and they played in Palm Beach. And I was like, damn man, this dude really is good, like they say he is. Oh. And then I seen the ING game. I seen that on the internet because I didn't go to the Tampa game to see him play. I seen it on the internet. And when he played against ING, he couldn't be blocked. Now he didn't go against with the right tackle he got. He didn't really go against him that much because he don't play on that. He don't play on the right side. He played the strong side. I mean, he played the weak side. You know, getting at the quarterback. But they moved him around enough, and he dominated ING. And ING line was just as better than Miami Hurricane line that we had last year. At least the continuity with the guys working together. Because one thing about the lines, one guy can't be a superstar and everybody else weak. Everybody got to work together.
Facts.
And that's how ING had. Although they had a bunch of all-stars, but they were good enough to put 5 guys on the old line to work together to build that team to make them look as good as it was. But when they played against teams that had a good line like Miami Central had, they got exposed. And so I think Bain, I give Bain, granted if he don't break his toenail or something like that, or twist something, I give Bain, if they don't be switching them out like them coaches did last year, I could see Bain actually starting at that D tackle. At the D tackle this year, because they won't stand up in. He's not. I don't think he's really good at that stand up in. The way this defense is ran, the Guthrie, what his damn name? He like to stand his ends up as they get at the passer. I don't think he's really good at that. I'm not saying he can't play it, but he's not that quick. You need a guy quick off the ball to be a stand up guy like that. That's more like a linebacker. That's more like the dude out of Old Town. The linebacker you got out of Orlando from Phillips.
Malik Bryant.
Malik Bryant fits that. He fits that mold to play defensive end like that. I won't be surprised if they move Washington to that spot.
Yep.
Robbie?
Washington fit that spot. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they let him play that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. So I think it'll probably take him a couple games if they let him get his playing time, and he play and they give him his love. I won't be surprised if Harvey. Who else you got in? Harvey I play Harvey.
Chance Williams. You got Mesidor.
Najee
Kelly. Jafari Harvey.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody wave on this Matador dude. He ain't showed me shit last year. I don't know what all these other fan guys be talking about Matador. But he ain't take over no damn.
Mesidor was good, man. I thought him and Leonard Taylor was the only one on that defensive line that was productive.
Mesidor was one of the bright spots on that line last year.
And I don't think he was actually playing out of position. I don't think he's a defensive end. I actually think he's a tackle.
Yeah.
But because you couldn't generate pressure, they had to play him at defensive end.
Right.
Right. They put him at tackle, he might be better. I don't like him at the end.
But he was productive at the end. But I agree with you. I think he'll be a better tackle.
We wasn't working with nothing else on the line anyway. So that's like these cats y'all was talking about. These them guys from Idaho, them wide receivers. They wasn't working with nothing anyway, so they gonna look good.
Mm-hmm.
Messidor and I ain't sold out on Messidor. He just looked better than some of the other guys we had on the line because we seen so mediocre with the other guys we had already. But you bring a Leonard Taylor and some of these other young guns we got in there, man, I'm telling you, Messidor, that ain't gonna he ain't gonna be the guy this year. These freshmen, just like we said a couple weeks ago, these freshmen we got right now on this team, I think, has an opportunity to come in and make an impact like Melvin Brad and all them guys did back in 82, 83 when they came into Miami. I really think because they're going to stand up. Miami didn't have no stand-up.
That's a big statement. That's a big statement. Look at Dale. That's a big statement.
Right. Miami didn't have no standout guys on the team back in 81, 82. They had a couple of dudes, but not really like no superstars. That's why the freshmen was able to come in and do good like that. I think these guys have an opportunity to come in and play out like that. You know, Mario, I want to hog it up tonight. Hog the air, because I'm sure other guys probably trying to call in. But the thing is that I think if they don't switch him out and let these guys get a free slate, even though they freshmen, all the way to the seniors, but the best man should be on the field. If Mario don't give those guys the opportunity, I won't be surprised to see a Bain or I won't say Popo is good, but I wish he would have been an early enrollee.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I wish he'd have been an early enrollee. That's what holding him back right now, being an early enrollee. Unless he just pop off the charts and come in June, July on that C term and show out in fall camp and be, hey, damn, you know what? This guy is good enough. We ready to get on the field now. Granted, nobody don't get hurt.
Right.
Yeah. Injury.
Because it's very possible. That's like the Boza kids. The Boza kids, Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner when he got Alabama last year, when they played that first game against Miami, he didn't start that game. But that defensive end that played outside Anderson got hurt that first game. So they brought Dallas Turner in, and he was killing Miami from day one. If you go back and look, he was killing Miami from the first quarter. I'm like, damn, this dude just got to college 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. He already dominating already. He was better than anything Miami had on the line. And that was just, he wasn't even in college for a month. And that's something Jason Taylor developed for the 2-3 years that he was there with him as his DC. Along with the Bosa kids, they get to Ohio State. They freshman year, day one, superstars. Ohio State didn't teach them guys anything. Alabama didn't teach them. Alabama didn't teach Battle anything. Battle been doing what Battle did at Alabama. He's been doing that at St. Thomas the last 2-3 years he was there. They didn't teach him anything. So getting back to the Jason Taylor thing, bouncing back to him, I think Jason Taylor will have a really big impact on the players. They're ready to hear him out, and he's a good teacher, and he know how to relate to them. And I think some of those guys, even some of those freshmen that we had last year that really didn't see the field, I think he would elevate those guys to play a lot better. And just finishing up with Jason with Bain, I give Bain probably 2 games. I give Bain to after the damn A&M game. If they give him his play time, Bain will be starting. Bain is just as good as Stewart. Stewart that went to Texas A&M last year.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Bain just as good as him. He just have the size. That's why he was the 5-star guy.
But Bain dominated just as better. Bain played against better competition than Stewart did in high school. He just have Stewart just have to, he's 6'5" with 270 and got that same speed Bain have. But anyways, I think Bain will impact. If they give him his playing time, I think he impact after that. I say third, fourth game, he'll get into the groove of thing, and he'll be straight. He a ball player, dog.
Okay.
Bain is the real. Bain is like the real. Miami haven't had a guy like Bain since like a Warren Sapp coming in there.
Damn.
I ain't gonna say Jerome Brown, none of them guys, because them guys came in and they had a chance to sit down for a year and then get out there and get it. But Bain just that he's that talented, man. And everybody will see. I seen him play in high school. I seen him play a couple of games last year. I'm like, damn, this dude here like on top of it. So I'm glad. I'm glad he picked Miami.
Okay, absolutely. You gonna see.
Bain for
all right. Babe, all right, KS, man. Hey, we're gonna be down in your city this year now for the Utah Bash. Now we want to see you. We're gonna be in Miami.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna, man. I ain't gonna miss that one.
I'll let you know too when we set the date, man. We love you, man. So we'll be talking to you.
All right, take care. I continue to listen out, man. Go Canes.
All right, man.
Kyle.
Go Canes.
Be good, Kyle. Talk to you, bro.
Kyle Starling. Look here, y'all.
It's you talk, baby.
I'm gonna take 2 more callers, man. I want to get Chris Kane and our brother Jay Blaze, and then we're gonna call it a night. So we're gonna wait on these guys to call, man. We want to tell everybody thank you, man. It's always a pleasure.
Yes.
Friday night, it feels good to be back.
Yes,
talking football again. We had a well-deserved rest. I think this Chris Kane right here. Hey, Blaze, I got you next, Blaze, right after Chris Kane. Chris Kane, what it do? What it do? How you doing, my brother?
What's good with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all?
I ain't know. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Just chilling, going in swing and shit, man. Doing my thing here, man. I just wanted to take some time. I'll take a little break real quick.
That's what's up.
Call in.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me just. All right. Just wanted to get some face. I ain't had no want to be kind of private. Okay, now I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Okay. Now now these guys that called in tonight spoke the absolute truth of everything of what was going on down there in Miami. My man that sat up there that said that was the dude that was at the prom, I was that dude. I was that damn dude. I'm talking about ugly as hell, walked past him here and scared myself half to death. That's exactly what I was.
Well, damn.
I'm telling you. Every time I walk past the mirror, shit. That's all it said. Every time I walk past it, you know what I'm saying? But I understand. What my man was talking about, because he was right. He was right on everything. We have had a drought for so long, and all I want to say as far as the message, make it simple, make it effective. Jason Taylor, you a gold jacket, all of that. That's all well and good. You coached at a high school level and everything like that. That's fine. You was an analyst. That's cool. Now you on the field. I want to see what the hell you can do, because right now gold jackets and all that shit is out the window. You got those accolades when you played in the league. That was when you was in the league and you achieved that accomplishment. Now you a coach here at Miami. I'm going to hold you to the same standard as I do everybody else. I want to see what you can develop. Being here at the first time you being here at this level, I want to see what you can do. Now, we're not going to get all the recruits. You're going to have your people you're going to have your 5 stars that's going to go to Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Florida State, all of that. I don't need all of those people. I need y'all. That's all I want. So basically, that's all that I was looking for. We're not going to get everybody, but we just got to get the right one, if that makes any sense to y'all.
Oh, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
We don't need everybody because everybody is not fitted to be at Miami. I don't give a damn what nobody at Alabama say. I don't give a damn what nobody at Georgia say. Florida State, Florida, Clemson, and there's no place like the U. I don't give a damn how many years we've been down. Ain't no place like the U. Because every time you go against us, you always want to try to play up your best. I don't care what team you are. Okay, we're different. We're different. We're always going to be different. We're like that redhead stepchild that's down there in the damn basement that don't never get to go upstairs with the other kids. They always got to get the food slid up under the damn door. But little do they know. You see what I'm saying? That's who we are. That's who we are. Oh, we funny. They don't always fly here. Go ahead and get the food to eat. Go and get it in his ass. Don't give me that. You can shoot all over the damn food. Don't give me no plate of food. You gonna give me the macaroni that just fell on the damn floor. You ain't gonna give me none that just came out the pan.
Mr. Cannon.
You gonna give me the damn chicken that you mess around. Now you gave me some chicken. Everybody else get chicken that was fresh. You gonna give me the chicken that's been in the damn freezer since Christmas of 2015. But you gonna fry that shit and give it to me. That's what you giving me.
Oh Lord, that hurts.
That's how it is being a Miami fan. I'm just saying, that's how it is being a Miami fan.
Oh boy.
But once we come out of the basement, everybody got their eyes on us. Regardless of how low we've been. Every time we come out of that basement, we come up the stairs, everybody want their eyes on us. That's how it is. And that's how it's always been. That's how it's always been. So what I need to know is, with Jason Taylor, handle your business on that field. I want to see competition. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see nobody sitting here crying and bitching and moaning because they're afraid of competition. That's what I don't want to see. If you're going to do that, don't bring your ass in. I don't give a damn if you a 6 or 8 star. You don't fit the mold. Ain't nothing going to be given to you. Everything is going to be earned. There's going to be some more. There's going to be some blood out there on Green Tree. That's what I want to see. I want to see every time that let's just say, if it was you and I, D, or me and you, Mr. Larry Frank, going and lining up for the starting position. Or if you have the starting position and I'm coming for it. Now, you my brother, and I love y'all. But when I get ready to get out here on this field, I'm going to try to knock your ass so far, I'm going to try to make you 2 inches shorter.
That's right.
That's my mentality. And you need to have the same mentality. And I'm telling you, that's what needs to come back to Miami. I think Cristobal is doing that as far as with the whole "Come Get Your Kids" campaign, and everybody did that. That was like the first step to get, because he knew, like my man said, he knew he wasn't gonna come here unless he got a 10-year contract. Because this ain't just no thing where you could just throw some paint on and just put it out there and put it out there as art. No, you can't put sugar on shit and expect it to turn into pudding. It's still gonna be shit. Okay? I'm telling you. And when my man dropped it off that, I'm going to pick it. When my man dropped it off that on that phone call, I'm going to pick it back up because I've been waiting to get on this phone call all night. I've been waiting. And that's the main reason why we have been lackadaisical. We have been okay with being consistently mediocre or under par because of who has been coaching us. We get subpar coaches just to come in here just to be a head ornament. This is the youth. This ain't the University of Bob. What the hell are you doing? It's legacy that's been built. Okay? The Godfather who bought us our ring, God bless his soul. He's the one that made. He's the architect. And you shit on that? That's what you do? You bring in these garbage ass coaches just so you can fill a quota, so you won't have to go do no real work. And it shows all through those years, from 2005 till now. How many 10-win seasons have we had? How many bowl games have we won? How many people, here's the key part, how many recruits have we lost because of mediocrity? Think about that. What fucking identity do we have? What? That's what I want to know. We sitting in here, even Casper got a face, and you think he's friendly. We blanked in the motherfucker, ain't it? Ain't got no face, ain't got no kind of identity whatsoever. Nothing. Now, everybody's talking about these coaches that don't have the Power 5 experience, which I get, and I understand where they're coming from because it's kind of skeptical. But at this point in time, I'm like my Mets. Look, I done told y'all, I'm not drinking no damn Kool-Aid. Give me some water. I'm about to go to this damn water fountain right in here and go get me some damn. Give me some damn water. Give me some water. Matter of fact, I'll make my own. I'll make me some lemonade. I make my own damn lemonade. Damn the Kool-Aid. Damn the Kool-Aid. Because they done changed that too. It ain't the same no more. Everything you changing and it's making it worse. I want to see what change. I don't got no kind of R set for their ass this year. I just want to see what happens at the game.
That's it.
I'm not going to rush home. I'm not rushing home to watch no Miami football like that. I'm going to always be a fan. I was born a fan. I've been a fan since I was 5 years old. I will die a fan of the Miami Hurricanes. But what I will not do is sugarcoat shit when I see that it stinks. I'm not going to do that.
Come on, Chris.
I'm not going to do that.
Come on with it.
I'm not going to do it.
It's you talk, baby.
Okay? That's what I'm not going to do. What I'm not going to do is sit up here and play like everything is okay when it's not. You are shot up and you putting bullets, you got Band-Aids on bullet wounds. You ain't trying to stop the bleeding, you just slowing it down, but it's still leaking now. And you're still losing consciousness because of the loss of blood. But you ain't trying to fix nothing until now. Why did it have to take this long for this shit to get fixed? Because we had the wrong people in power, but nobody wasn't trying to change it until now. We are behind. We are behind. We are 15 years behind from everything, from the coaching. I say 10 years. From the coaching, the development, recruiting, the gameplay, everything. You think I'm lying? Look at the track record. What is our biggest win? Notre Dame and who? In recent years. Notre Dame and who?
I think West Virginia was up there with the bowl game, and then Virginia Tech the same year we beat Notre Dame.
Right. Those were the highlights of our last 2 decades.
Right.
What kind of shit is that?
But Chris, real quick. Those were the highlight wins. But let's talk about them low life losses. LA Tech, Middle Tennessee.
Oh yeah.
FIU.
On our home soil.
Yes, sir.
That's what pissed me off.
That's
on
right.
Our home soil.
That's right. Duke a couple of times.
Beat us we let our sisters beat us in a game of 21 when we had 20 points. Let that register.
UNC, absolutely right. Yep.
Y'all think about that. UNC, we got beat by Tar Heels, a damn dirty ass foot.
A damn oversized dirty goat.
ass foot.
And got beat bad at that.
Right. And then we are in a kickoff against Virginia because we can't score no damn touchdowns.
Oh man.
We go 9 and 9.5 quarters with no damn touchdown.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
No.
But we're supposed to be back, right? We're supposed to be the you, right? You need it right now, until they show me different, put an F in front of that you because it stands for the fuck ups. Until you show me different. I'm not drinking no Kool-Aid. Give me a water. Give me a water. Let me get some lemon or something. I'm going to sit my ass down, and I'm going to watch and see what you do. I'm done with all the keeping the hope alive. I'm done with all the hope. Well, maybe this year will be different. Bullshit.
Right.
Tell it.
Right.
Tell it.
You talking about, you can catch more flies with honey. You can also catch flies with shit. What's your point? You tell me what you want to see different. What identity do you want to see? If I tell Jason Taylor in the most respectful way possible, I respect you as a player. I respect you as a Hall of Famer. I respect you as a Miami Hurricanes coach. Okay? I love this team. I live, sleep, and breathe this team when it comes to college football. But one thing that I need to see from you, sir, I need to see grit. I need to see power. I need to see quickness. I need to see agility. I need to see these guys leave everything out there. And the only way that they get off that field is if they ass is getting carried off. I want to see competition. I don't want to see nobody crying and transferring because they on their period. I'm sick of that shit. I'm tired of it. I want to see men. I want to see dogs out there. I want to see when they line up, they don't know what play you bring. And I'll tell everybody on defense and on offense. That's what I want to see. When you invest into Miami, it's not about the money. It's about the emotion. It's about the sacrifice that you actually sit for those 2.5 to 3 hours to watch your team be successful. When was the last time that we've seen our team actually be successful? During a limited COVID year where we went 8-4 and we lost during Oklahoma State in a bowl game?
Yeah.
That was it. I'm done with that. I don't want to hear nothing about no you is back. You is back to work. That's the best thing Mario could have ever said. The you is back to work. The gimmicks are gone. The foolery is gone. You don't want to be here? Pack your shit and leave. End of discussion. Because you will be replaced. And you will not be sought after. But other than that, I'm telling you now, I'm waiting on this, and I'm waiting on the spring game, and I'm going to go and I'm going to flip through it like I flip through a damn commercial. I ain't sold on that neither. I want to see what happens when you put them 13 pounds of pressure on, when you put the helmet and them pads on, and you go against Texas A&M. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see what happens when you go against the Miami of Ohio. Because I know one thing. If we lose to Miami of Ohio, we got more problems than what you think.
Yeah.
That's all. But I know Brother Jay Blaze is going to go ahead and try to call in. I had to get that off my chest. I had that on my chest for 3 days. I had it on my chest for 3 days, y'all. It was giving me heartburn and it was giving me gas, and roll legs and tongues was not doing it.
Well, you know you can get off whenever you come to Utah. You already know what it is. It's the People Show, baby. You know what's up.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going to take off on Utah.
That's what's up. Do it. Hey, this year, Chris Kane.
Y'all fellas, man.
Chris Kane, we in Miami this year. Utah, the bash in Miami this year. We want to see you there.
Now, D, come on now, D. Come on now, D. You know I can't go down there with all the mamacitas. You know I can't do that.
Hey,
I can't be down
Chris
there like
Kane,
that. I'll
come
lose
on
my
down there.
ass mind.
Come down there with Come down there with your boys now, Chris. Come on.
All right. I'll go down there with my boys, come back with my damn boys. I'm waking up. Ass gonna be sitting up there, the boys like a mother. You gonna have my ass in the courtroom signing papers.
Good game. We going to the party, and then we going back to the Airbnb. That's it, girl. It ain't gonna be no shenanigans. No shenanigans. Nope. I won't let it happen.
Nope.
1K, I ain't gonna let it happen. 1K, we going to the party, then we back to the Airbnb. Come on.
I'll tell you like this, Larry, Frank, and D, I mean this in the utmost respect possible. Just me you talking to now, damn it. I mess around down there and give me a piece and give me one of them comforters and give me one of them damn drinks. It's over. I'm spread out. Mine is all outside. You gonna have me mess around and come back there, go come back to Georgia, gonna have me in the damn lawyer's office, signing papers.
You gonna be singing us.
Y'all stupid. Right?
You gonna be singing us. I'd have damn near lost my mama. I'd have been through so much drama. I'm ready to sign the paper.
No, we ain't gonna let it happen.
Shit, y'all ain't gonna hang over my ass. They ain't gonna do me like hang over no. Remember what the hell happened? Mess around, be sitting up here looking like that ugly boy in high school again.
Boy, look. Don't let Ham Hock come down there, boy. Ham Hock gonna come down there and show you something, boy.
No, Ham Hock ain't gonna be fried and be one of them comforters. That's what's gonna happen.
But don't bring Ham Hock down there.
No, don't bring no damn Ham Hock. I can smell it from over. Don't do that. No. Don't bring him up. Now, everything was going smooth until you brought up Ham Hock. I'm trying to go and eat from the super with my damn appetite.
I don't know where the spring game at. As of yet, I don't know where the spring game at. As of yet, man, I don't know where they're holding the spring game at. But I haven't announced the bash yet, man, on what game. But that'll be coming within the next month. So I'll be in touch with you, 1K, and let you know what game I'm doing the bash and where it's gonna be. I have all the details pretty soon, bro. I'm sorry, Chris.
All jokes aside, though, let me know. Oh no, you good. Just all jokes aside, let me know about that thing down there in Miami. I don't know. Might bring my wife or something like that. See, the thing is with her is that she likes Miami, but she's a Clemson fan. She'll cheer for Miami whenever they don't play Clemson. So that'll, we'll just have a nice time and do all that kind of stuff. Now, if it's down there with your boys, now I'm gonna have to pack me some extra pairs of drawers and some socks. Cause I need to pack some. I need to pack. My mama always told me, always make sure you got on clean pairs of socks and drawers and undershirts and have extra, because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know. But if I'm fooling, and if I'm messing down there and fooling with y'all, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart as soon as I get up. I'm gonna go right there. I'm just gonna have to just pick up mine right off the damn rack. Messing with y'all.
Well, hopefully you'll come, man. Bring the missus, man, because we're gonna have a good time, man. So tell her to come on with us, man. Come down there and have a good time.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Just let me know the details and everything like that, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man.
For sure, man. We love you, brother, man. Have a good weekend.
Much love, bro.
All right. Love y'all too, man. Y'all too, man. Much love to y'all, man.
All right, later. Yes, Chris, stupid, what?
Later, man.
And Luchella, we want to see you down there too in Miami this year, dog. No excuses. I'm back in my state. I'm back home, man. We doing it down in Miami. It ain't nothing but a skip and a hop from Tampa, Luchella. Come on down there. The officer say he coming down there. He gonna meet me in Miami. He gonna come down to he's coming. Jay Blaze, you on deck. We waiting on you, Jay Blaze. Come on with it. Come on, Jay Blaze. Come on and call up, man. Man, we've been going for almost 2 hours, man. It's been real, man. Yeah. And y'all, this the People Show, man. We want you to call up here. We want you to express it. We're going to keep it always 100 over here on U-Talk, man. We ruffle a lot of feathers, man, because we don't go with the narrative over here, man. We just tell the truth. Right. We ain't going to say it, man, just for clickbait. We going to say what it is. Jay Blaze is in the building, man. What it do? Washington, D.C. in the house, man. Blaze, what up?
What's going on, man? Shit, I got to win. I'm traveling so far. They got to win, man. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, got this show on fire tonight, man.
You see that, right? You see that, right?
Pour me a drink. I had to pour a drink.
What's up, brother?
Hey, they don't got VHS tapes no more, so I can't pop some of them old tapes games. I mean, my goodness.
Hey, hold on, Blade. Hold on real quick. Hey, Concrete, if you still in, hold on, Blade. If Concrete, if you still in the chat, email me your number so I can holler at you. Email me right here, Concrete, man. Shoot me your number. I'm going to give you a call tomorrow, man. I'm going to leave that up there for a little bit. If you still in the chat, 1K, holler at me. Go ahead, Blaze. What it do?
Not much, man. I was on Coach Hayes and then last night with Streeter on talking late night, man. They was talking crazy on there too.
Hayes, what up?
Man, we just
wait, what you say? What you say, Blade? They were talking crazy.
What were they talking about?
It was man, all types of topics. Yeah, Google man on there, yeah. Man, yeah, all types of topics. Man, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But, what is part of you talking about you gonna have down there? What y'all talking about?
Oh, the Utah Bash, the Hurricane Bash, you know.
Part
two. Part two. We got to get you in the house.
Okay, that's right. I'll be there. I'm coming.
That's what's up.
Believe that.
That's what's
I got
up.
a question. I know the question you asked for Jason Teller. I know y'all. You know, it's just plain and simple. He just got to coach and develop and pour his knowledge out to the kids. You know, so I mean, the young player. I'm gonna say young men on the team. But what y'all think about that Michael Irvin situation?
Man, that's crazy.
The allegations.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, the allegations with the woman, man, that's crazy. They showed
What came out of that, Brother Jay? What came out of that? Because I kind of heard, I missed bits and pieces.
It's still going on. You know, it's still in court. It's still going on.
He's countersuing though, right?
Lawyer,
He's countersuing though, right?
Yeah, countersuing. Yeah. The Murray out for $100 million. Matter of fact. So
yeah.
You know, they done took that man off the air and you know brought bad to his name, and then when the tape come on, then he ain't do nothing really. He ain't really do anything. He ain't do nothing.
That's crazy, bro.
Man, it was, yeah. So how they punish him like that? Take him out to the Super Bowl? Man, it's a lot, man.
I'll tell you real quick, you know, before we let you do your opinion on Miami stuff, but real quick, my personal opinion, I think because of the society we live in and everything is just, you got to be so careful with who's on your network and who's representing your brand. And, you know, unfortunately for him, you know, it's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, but he's guilty until proven innocent in his case. So I guess given the nature of the allegations, they had to do what they had to do. But, you know, it's sad, you know, because Irvin, come on, man. I mean, if he's been vindicated, come on, man. Put him back on TV, bro.
You think he shot at the woman or something? You know,
I don't think he do. I don't think he did. I mean, bro. I just don't think he did.
Even if he did, I mean, as long as he's respectful and didn't put his hands on her and didn't really come out of pocket and say nothing. I mean, since when when you shoot your shot at a woman, if you say something to the effect of, "Hey, how you doing? You looking, you know, real nice. I just want to get to know you. Can I have your name?" I mean, if it gets to that point to where you're going to get an assault charge or get harassment charges or whatever, you might as well just stop talking. I'm glad I'm married. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gotta worry about that type of stuff no more because I'd probably stay catching charges.
Exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's just you know, it's a shame that, man, so many people getting pulled down for different reasons from bullshit, you know.
Right.
So it is what it is, man. But I'm this year I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm sitting back. I'm just going to see what's going to happen. That's all it is. Because these last couple of years, man, it's been disappointing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hopefully our Canes will come back and do something, you know. Yeah, man, make a move, do something. But Mario done fired all the coaches and got all the and the whole new coaching staff, and whole new players. So, you know, it's
right.
That's where we at. You know,
Right. It
is what it is. So,
right.
We gonna see what it do, but you know, I'm always going to expectations. Hey, man.
Hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze.
Yeah.
Blaze, look at your screen, man. The Latrella say, man, he was up there trumping him, boy. Say Michael Irvin was grabbing him by the pussy.
Oh my God.
No. Latrella said that. I ain't say that. Now Latrella said that. Latrella say he was trumping him. That was Latrella say now. He was grabbing him.
I just love when I get the opportunity to find me a good-looking woman and I grab her by the...
Hey, D, have you seen the tape? Have y'all watched the tape on it?
No, I haven't seen it.
I seen it. That's why I said I don't... It didn't look like he said... I mean, just looking at the tape, I don't know what was said because you don't hear the sound. But just looking at it, don't seem like it was... Yeah, it wasn't that long for him to even... I mean, you know, again, I'm just assuming. Right.
It ain't like he's smacking on the ass or nothing like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Damn.
Man.
I mean, I don't know. Hey, it is what it is. So, I mean, it's always something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
always.
Hey, yeah. So what y'all think, man, with this talent, man, you know, these young boys, hey, they got a lot of 2024 kids coming in on campus these next couple of weeks. They bringing them in. So,
you know my thing, man, Blaze, like we say, man, I said 3 to 4 years, you know, no expectations, man, this year, bro. We talked about this, man, like, you know, it's going to take him at least 2 more classes. I mean, so like I say, 4 years that tops with me. I just want to see them competitive and see how good they've gotten from last year. And I want to see if the offensive line has improved. You know, again, you know, how's Mario going to coach the O-line up? You know, will they be better? You got, 3 of the top, 100? What do you got? 3 of the top linemen in the country. What do you got? Maui Goldberg, you got Huncho Pancake, and what's the other guy they got? They got one more dude that they got.
They recruited. They recruited okay. You know, we'll see though. See, I mean, just because you go off a high school talent, don't mean they're gonna do anything in college. Is it?
Right.
That's right. That's right.
On that college football, man, you talking about you dealing with seniors. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with other level of talent.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a different ball game when you're on that field when you're talking about college and high school. I mean, the expectations might be high because you're going off what he did in high school, but for real, when he's in college,
it's levels to
a whole new ball game.
It's levels to this, bro.
So
it is.
We're gonna man up. Hey,
That's right.
You're gonna be a soldier on that field, so we'll see. We'll see. You know, we're gonna get a good. Well, I ain't gonna even say the spring game because shoot, I know y'all heard that half of the team ain't playing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what's going on? I didn't hear that.
Lots of injuries.
What's going on?
Yeah. I mean,
See, look at that.
They got a list of players that's not gonna be in the spring game.
Look at that.
Look that up. Check that out. So, but that gives the opportunity for a lot of the young guys to step up. You know what I'm saying, and show what they got. But we'll see though. We'll see. You know, I mean, when I was looking at our schedule yesterday, and man, I mean, we got a few games, but you can't even say that because we done lost like to Middle Tennessee. I mean, you can't. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right.
Like I say, I'm sitting back. I'm gonna watch. I'm just gonna be. I'm be hopeful. Like my man say, pass the collection plate, man. Hey, man, it is what it is.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be sit back. Hey, I'm still gonna rep that U, but hey, man, I'm just gonna. Hey, it is what it is. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see. They better come. They better not come on there. You half stepping. They better be some dogs out there for real. So that's my take on it, man. Hey, you know, Jason Taylor, he definitely going to have to pull his knowledge out, and it's going to take time for him to teach and develop kids. See, people don't understand. 1 year, that's not development. You can't. I mean, it takes time to coach up. First, you got to identify their flaws. You got to analyze. You got to teach. You know,
take away the bad habits that they had in high school, man. Coming to the next level.
Yeah, because you never know what the other coaches they in high school taught them. You know what I'm saying? And they used to that. So it's going to take time to develop. That's why people were saying 2 or 3 years, because, you know, you try to get the right coaching staff together. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's very important to have that experienced coaching staff there to be able to develop the kids. You know, I mean, you got a lot of fake coaches that just ride off of talent. They just want to get the highest player because he's good in talent. They want to ride off of talent, but what happened to the coaching part, the development part, the technique? Technique can't be beat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta coach them up. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you are. And the weakest link, you got to strengthen the weakest link on a team. So it takes time to develop. And a lot of people don't understand. Because we've been losing for so long. We in a win now, mindset. A lot of these fans, they in a win right now, win now. But that's not happening. They're getting disappointed. They buying all the season tickets. They're getting disappointed. So pretty soon, if Mario can't do it, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be, hey, you throwing your hands up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? But I don't even want to think like that. I just want to think positive, get positive energy, and let's move forward. Hopefully, we can throw the U up and we winning. You know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, we got that. I believe we have decent enough talent for these coaches to coach them up to perform on a high level. You know what I'm saying? But we will see, but that takes time. That takes time. And if not, we got to get the right players in there.
Right.
For sure. And you got to look at the scouting department, the recruiting department. I mean, it's a lot of different things to understand what you're looking at, and the whole thing is to see if a coach can show and pour his knowledge out onto that player, you know what I'm saying, and get them to do what you thinking, what that coach is thinking. That's the main thing. As long as they can do that, we can move in the right direction. When you got a divided locker room, and you don't got players even believing in themselves, then that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
You got to change that culture. You definitely got to change the culture. So Mario done clean house. He done got his people in there. So now, this is where we at now. I'm sure he didn't get all the people that he wanted to, but he got enough to make something happen. So we'll see. Yes, sir.
All right, Blaze. Well, we appreciate it like always. You calling in, man, and being a day one supporter, man, for your boys, man. Thank you, sir.
Brother Jay.
It's you talk, baby.
Hey.
It's you talk, baby.
You know
appreciate it, babe, man. Love you, brother, man.
Much love.
I love y'all too, man. Y'all be easy.
Yes,
all right,
sir.
hold it down, Blaze. Have a good weekend, bro.
You too, man.
All righty. You too. Last Frank, one more. That's it.
I think I know who it is too. Bring him in.
I know it. Yeah, I'm gonna let him introduce. Hey, this you talk. Call us. State your name and where you calling from.
My fellas, my
I knew it. Unc in the house.
Brother. What's up, fella?
What up, Bob? What up, Bob?
What's up? Boy, I had forgot y'all was on tonight. I was like, oh my God.
What's up with it?
It's all good.
Hey, I'm glad I caught y'all, man. Hey, it's something y'all got to remember now. I mean, we having the blues, and we done went through our little situation, man. But D, I born and raised in Atlanta, Decatur, man, and shit. It took them 42 goddamn years to win another national championship. I was in elementary and high school when Herschel Walker won that championship. So shit, we ain't that damn bad. God damn. 42 years.
Yeah. We bad though, man. We bad though, D. We bad, D.
Hey, we bad. But look, LSU, how many years did they go before Saban won?
44 from 1959 with Billy Cannon to 2003 with Saban.
We gonna go even deeper. How many years did Alabama go after Stallings when Saban took over? They went through 5 or 6 coaches too. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep.
About 35, I think.
Look
92.
Look at USC. How many years they went before old boy went to the NFL? And after he went to the NFL, they still ain't won nothing.
You talking about from OJ and them to Reggie Bush?
Yeah, the Reggie Bush. Look how many years, you know, they had. I done came to understand this come in cycles, man. Look how many years Texas had went before they won their championship against USC.
Darryl K. Royal to Vince Young. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Look how many years Auburn had went before Cam Newton won.
Ooh, Lord. I don't even know the last time. Ooh, Lord.
Florida. Look at Florida. Before old boy was down there before he went to Ohio State, Urban Meyer.
96
Florida State.
to 06.
Look how many they went before they won one.
93 to
we just going in the cycle, man. I mean, I think we got the right.
It's a hard cycle, D. It's a hard cycle. We just used to a certain level, man, of expectation and excellence from our Hurricanes. That's all, man. We ain't used to seeing this.
But let me say one positive thing real quick. All them other schools took 40 years in between. We're 20 in, so we only got 20 more to go, god dog it. We on the way.
20 more to go. I ain't going no goddamn another 20.
Hey D, we might not be here, D, in another 20.
Yeah, that point.
I'm already in my goddamn fitness.
You see what I'm saying? Boy, ain't nothing promised to none of us, bro. I want at least one more before we get out of this shit.
Shit, I'm gonna be eating Gerber food with Kevin Steele before we win another one.
Hell yeah. I think we got the right person, man, but I forgot to call it was before Jay Blaze.
Chris.
He brought up the point, and that's what people not understanding. You had a bullshit organization from the president, Shalala, all the way down to the athletic director. You had a bullshit organization, man. If everything ain't on one accord, you ain't going nowhere. I don't care what kind of players you bring in, what kind of coach you got. If the president, the athletic director, and the coach are not on the same page, you ain't gonna win shit.
That's true. Absolutely true.
I mean, look at when they brought the coaches in. It was a flaw every series. You brought in Randy. You said, Randy, I want you to clear up the program. You give Randy $1 million, and you give him less than $1 million to get a coaching staff together, which is impossible. Then when he slowed it about getting it turned around, you can him. Then Golden brought in a lot of good players, but he tried to fit that Penn State crap in the organization. It didn't work, and he was too ignorant to fire his partner on the defense. Then Mark Rick, God rest his soul, you know, he got sick on his situation. Then, you know, he couldn't fire his son.
True.
Oh, bro, I don't even want to mention the other guy. Because when you think you the smartest person in the room, you a complete idiot. If you go around in life thinking that you know more than everybody, guess what? You the dumbass of the group.
Come on.
If you're not learning something every day in life, you ain't living right.
Come on.
That's real.
So that's why
it's you talk, baby.
These guys be talking about trying to give Manning his props and credit. I like Manning because he didn't hesitate to make some coaching changes. What damn coaching change he made that was so significant?
act like you didn't like Red Laster now. Don't act like you didn't like Red now. Come on.
The only one that was remotely decent that was an upgrade was Dan Enos to Red Lashley. I'll give him that one.
Yeah, you got to give him with my boy cutting the check down, man. Give my boy cutting.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I like Lashley on his passing concept, but bruh, how many times did that mother freaker run that ball up the middle? His own wife had to ask him, "What the hell is you doing with the run game?" Look at the yards the running backs had under him.
I think the offense did better once he made the transition and got rid of your little nephew, De'Aaron King, man. I think the offense got a little bit better.
Hey, I feel bad for De'Aaron, man. Hey, I don't think he knew how bad that offensive line was. That man running for his life on every play.
Right. He was, but it was terrible, bro.
He found out versus Alabama how bad it was, though.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm talking about he got murdered at Alabama, and everybody kept trying to blame that man. If it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have won the games that we won.
Yeah. But he couldn't see over the damn line. But he couldn't see over the line of scrimmage. Doesn't, man. He was just too small, man.
The lineman was 5'9" and 5'10" too.
Hey, yeah, they were little. They were little.
Hey, Daryl called me at the game when he was up there in Atlanta. He said, "There, I also amped and hyped up for that Miami Alabama game." He said, "When I saw both teams get off that bus, he said, boy, we gonna get slaughtered."
You know it's crazy. I was at that game too. I was at that game, and too with the Georgia Tech game last year, man. Georgia Tech was bigger than us, but me and Larry Frank was saying we was small last year, bro. Georgia Tech was bigger than us.
Can you imagine if Georgia Tech? Now, see, I was growing up there, and when I was in college, I was at Clark, and Georgia Tech right around the corner on North Side Drive. Now, can you imagine if Georgia Tech get the right coach in there with all that talent in those 5 counties?
Yeah.
Can you imagine what would happen if they get the right coach? They just ain't got the right coach in there.
That's why I said if Deion would have went to Georgia Tech,
it would have been a problem. It would have been,
bro. Because he's still.
Georgia wouldn't got all them players they getting out of Atlanta.
No, they wouldn't, bro. Because Deion, this still his town, man. Even when he was here with the Falcons, man, it wasn't the biggest star, but Michael Vick to come through here, man. Michael Vick was the only thing that could have came through that could compare to Deion Sanders in this city, bro. For real.
Facts.
Hey, like I tell everybody, growing up in them 80s and 90s, Dominique and Deion put Atlanta on their back, bro. They took Atlanta to another level.
Yeah.
Took it to another level. It'll never be that again.
Yeah.
It'll never be like that again. But hey, I think they got the right man in place, man. Like I said, we just going to be patient, man. It's hard to be patient, man. But yeah, I saw the list of the injuries, man. Oh my God. Ain't gonna be but 2 running backs. Parrish and Chaney. Everybody else hurt. And the other 2 ain't got on cameras yet to the summer. Then you got Zion still hurt.
So what about Citizen? Citizen still hurt?
Citizen hurt to the fall.
Yeah, he's still rehabbing that knee.
He hurt to the fall.
Okay.
Yeah, that knee, that was serious. You got Chase, they ain't playing. You got James Williams, they ain't playing. You got Leonard Taylor that's not playing. Like I said, Zion, Citizen.
Zion still hurt?
Yeah, they taking it slow with him, man. They not
releasing. They've been taking it slow for the last 2 damn years. What is this crazy, bro?
Boy.
That's crazy.
Hey, them first 2 years, he got skull drugs. So I guess finally his body gave out. Cause them first 2 years, man, he got destroyed. that DN from Florida, that was him up in that game. My classmate, that was his son. He passed soon as his son got drafted. He passed.
Wow.
That was his son. I was at the game with him. Jonathan Greener. That was the dude who kept tearing Zion up at DN. He went to Houston now. Yeah,
Hank Aaron
never
did too.
That, man. Huh?
No, my uncle was saying Hank Aaron put him on the map too. Yeah, talking about Atlanta.
Oh yeah. I worked with Hank Jr. at Delta Airlines. I know Hank Jr. real well. Yep. Bill Cosby's son used to work out there too. I mean, brother used to work out there too. But yeah, man, I'm talking about the club life. Not the
Right.
the historical part. I'm talking
Right.
about the nightlife in the
The,
80s and the 90s.
the socialite, yeah.
Yes. It'll never be like that again. Never,
No,
ever,
it
never,
won't.
ever.
It won't.
Let's just be 100.
BMF did it big now. Hey,
hold up.
DR. BMF did it big now. DR.
It's the one thing y'all gotta remember. One thing y'all gotta remember about the A. Back in the day, women used to go to Atlanta to look for the man of their dreams. Now, what I always tell you, Devin, times have changed now where now the man of their dreams is in Atlanta looking for the man of their dreams. So, hey, man, this Atlanta we talking about right here. Times have changed.
Now you right on that, but you forgot the border part to bring in there.
What?
When all those influx of people was moving to Atlanta out the major cities around the country, the sweet cakes came too, because them people ain't from Atlanta now.
Right, that's true too.
That's true. I be arguing with these cats in Jackson. I said, listen here, bro. I went to high school, elementary, college there. I know what was in Atlanta before.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
I'm an AT alien. Alien.
Yeah.
I ain't these fake jokers that grew up in Fort Valley, Macon, and said I'm from Atlanta. No, I'm from there.
Yeah, these fun boys running around here wild now, boy. Lennox Mall used to be Lennox Mall, but now, boy, it's a totally different mall now, boy.
Yeah, boy,
you see men with wigs and tennis skirts on the trailer around here.
You better check. Hey, when you shake, you better check that bone structure. I'm telling you, the women, you better check that bone structure.
My high school is right around the corner from Lennox, man, and I'm hearing Lennox got more shootouts than they do in the OK Corral, Arizona.
They do, bro. It's crazy now, man.
And I told you where you at, bro. You wasn't even thinking about living out there back when I was growing up in the 80s,
not when even I came up here back in 97. Not when I came up here. I never said I would come to Cobb County, but now, God, the safest for real.
Yeah, it is, man. I remember when the Falcons used to play in Fulton County Stadium, and Hamill used to be doing the halftime show.
Oh, Hamill.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, man, back then, you go in the Club 112, Atlanta Night, Club Michaels, Decatur, I'm calling out Decatur, Chit Chat, Bigelow, all that. Man, you would know
Gresham Road,
Sensation,
Decatur, George.
Vegas Night, you never know who's going to walk in there famous.
Yeah.
Somebody going to walk in there famous. Remember, Dion had Club 21.
Club 21, yeah.
And that was the club. And Dominique had the club downtown on Peachtree.
Atlanta Live. Don't forget about Atlanta Live.
Atlanta Live right next to 112.
Yeah.
I mean, they put it on the back, man, but it'll never be the same, man. And hey,
nah.
Y'all talking Hammer, but Atlanta messed Hammer up.
What's that?
Atlanta messed Hammer up.
That pumps in the pumps in the bump remix. That pumps in the bump remix when he had on that Speedo. That messed Hammer up. I ain't respected Hammer no more after I saw that remix.
He had on the Speedo.
Yeah. And he was a little excited with all the women in the video.
That was them draws on, boy.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. I said that's that Atlanta fluence got on Hammer with that video, boy.
Hey, Larry Frank, but he was doing good. That was the transitioning to the Speedo because 10 years before that, my uncle and them, they were wearing them cheetah skin bikinis and all that. They were getting prostate cancer left and right.
Hey, look here, man. I ain't messing with y'all, man. Come on with it, D-Over, man. I got my grocery waiting on me, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, they're gonna be good, man. They gotta give them a chance. But I think Jason Taylor, man, he's the right man for the job, brother. We ain't heard that DN. I'm worried about the interior.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we got Leonard Taylor. So let me ask you this. You say you're not worried about the interior. Well, I mean, so the DNs, who you see?
No, the DN. I'm not worried about the DN.
So, okay, you say you ain't worried about the DN. So who do you see at the DNs that you just think finna just come in? I mean, Mesidor was good last year, but I mean, huh?
You forgot the other one. Who was a freshman last year that was showing out when they did playing?
Who? Najalee?
Big Najalee Kelly.
He was all right, man. He didn't make that much of an impact, man.
They ain't let him play that long. The few times he played, I said, okay, this boy here for real. You got Bain coming in.
Yeah, but you just going, but we got to look at it. It's bang. You just said coming out of high school, it's levels to this. So, do you feel like that? I mean, I know.
I'm gonna make an exception on him. When I saw the legs on that cat, one thing I know about them interior linemen, and it's just like a boxer, bro. Everything starts with your leg, but that joker got tree trunk. So I think he's strong already.
Carl Stoner say he gonna come in and make an immediate impact, man. They saying that Bang gonna be that dude. He gonna be that Leonard Taylor.
I think he gonna. Well, I hope he will be better than Leonard Taylor, because Leonard Taylor, he up and down. He need to play at a high level at all times. He up and down.
He up and down because they won't keep him on the damn field. They need to keep the ball in the field and let him eat.
Right.
I don't think he had no problem this time, and I think Harrison Hunt.
That's who I'm waiting to still see.
I think he's gonna have a breakout year. I think so. That freshman coming in from Atlanta, Horton. I think he's gonna get some playing time. He's what, 300 coming in.
You gonna see?
I think he gonna. And then we forgot Moulton. Moulton redshirted last year. He's like 310, 315.
We just calling names though. We got to see it on the field. We just calling names.
When his brother was good, they said he damn good.
Who?
Moulton.
Remember
his brother played on the Golden.
Yeah.
They say he better than him.
Just the ends, Sigmund. Just the ends. Big Joe. Real quick, we got a question. Sigmund's asking, what's the deal with Big Joe? Did Jason Taylor take over the whole defensive line? No, he's just doing the defensive ends, and Big Joe is still basically the line coach, but he's going to focus on the interior.
They gave both of them the title.
Yeah.
They gave both of them the title now, defensive line coaches.
Oh, they cold now?
Yeah, they cold D-line coaches. And I think they doing that because Big Joe been interviewing for pro jobs.
You got it, Sigmund.
So if he get a chance to get a pro job over the summer, before the fall, he'll be the full-time D-line coach, and then they'll probably bring DVD in there.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think DVD need an opportunity. He need a chance.
He gonna get one, and then behind the scene, nobody ain't talking about. He ain't getting the opportunity yet, but Mario is tremendously up in his salary.
Mario know that he's a high commodity. Not from the recruiting standpoint, man. DVD, man, listen, DVD is an asset from the recruiting standpoint. And like I said, the man should have been got an opportunity to get on the field and coach, man. Put him somewhere, just like Brian Sanders just said. Put him somewhere.
Well, we thought Adai was gonna leave. I thought so.
You don't like it. You don't like a Dyer over. You ain't nobody say nothing about that man leaving but you, man. You don't like a Dyer.
Don't nobody want that man.
Hey, you remember before the season started, I was telling these guys, I said, hey, on Caneville, they were arguing me down about the tight end that's from Jacksonville that's going in the pro right now. I said he might not be all that as a blocker, but he's a hell of a damn catcher, and he get yak when he catches the ball. And damn if he ain't do pretty decent this past season, and he going to the pro. And they'll argue me down that he wasn't gonna get a shot to even go in there.
And who was this?
But what the tight end from last year, Mallory.
Mallory?
Yeah, I told them Mallory was going pro before the season started. Yeah, he ain't all that as a tight end. They can work with him. Watch Mallory do good in the pro. Now,
I think his 40 time was good. I think he had one of the best 40 times at for the tight end.
He ran the fastest one. 4.5. He ran track at Jacksonville. He ran track at Jacksonville. What blew my mind is the cornerback, Tyreek, got burnt all those times, but this boy ran unofficial 4.3, 4.4. How you was getting burnt that many times running like that? Man, I could not believe that when he ran that 40. Y'all remember that commercial when Dion had the afro and that thick mustache? When he ran the 40 on that commercial?
Was it Leon? What was the name on that commercial? Leon what?
Yeah. I can't think of the last, but he ran that 40 just as fast as that commercial. I could not believe that was Tyrese Street. That boy ran a 4.3, 4.4, 40. Where was that?
Try it again. You broke up.
Earned every game. Woo, Lord.
Tess, Haitian Kings.
We gonna be all right, fellas. We gonna be all right, man. That party not gonna be at the spring game, right? It's gonna be further on down the season, right?
Oh no! It's gonna be when the season start. Still looking at some games, man. Thinking about the Georgia Tech games. You guys got any ideas? I'm open to listen, man. At what games would you possibly want us to come down there and do it? But right now, I'm looking at the Georgia Tech game, and I think that is October the 7th or either October the 21st. That's what we're looking at right now. But I think we're leaning more to October the 7th right now.
Well, get Coach Hayes to get in touch with Uncle Luke, man. See if he can help you out with the festivities.
No, we gonna be good. We gonna be all right with what we gonna have down there.
No disrespect to Uncle Luke, but I can't take that, man. Look, this ain't 1989, and I ain't no 12-year-old little boy no more. I ain't trying to hear Luke, man.
We good.
Luke was all right when he had them album covers with them cheeks over his head and all of that. I ain't trying to deal with Luke no more.
Hey, I need to make sure now so I can take that HELOC loan out on my house so I can come down there balling.
Okay, we're going to definitely let you know, man, when everything is official. I'll probably have a word here in the next month or so I'll be letting you know. Still narrowing down some venues.
Okay. Yeah, because you got to give all the boys time in Jacksonville to do a refinance on their house so we can have spending money.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. Watch the rest of the show, fellas.
Hey, man, we love you too, man. You be safe. Have a good weekend, man. I'll be talking to you. All right, bud. That's a whole food up, bud. But that's stupid. Why? I'm going crazy.
It's you talk, baby.
The offer ain't got a lick of sense, bud. Hey, man, Larry Frank, it's
Yes,
been
sir.
real. 2.5 hours we've been going, y'all. So, hey, listen, Larry Frank, I'm down the whole weekend. So, UFC for me, the whole weekend, man. My boy fight tomorrow night. If you know me, you know I'm a big UFC fan. Kamaru Usman, that's my guy. He fight tomorrow. Leon Edwards. We getting the belt bite. George Diaz, you hater. We getting the belt bite tomorrow night. He fighting in London, man. Y'all check it out, man. The prelims start, I think, at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Come support my boy Kamaru Usman, man. He's fighting tomorrow night. I got the fight party at the crib tomorrow night, Larry J. I wish you were here too, Larry Frank.
Oh,
fight
man.
party
I'll be through there
man.
too, man. Yeah,
man. I know you, bro. We doing it up tomorrow night, man, at the crib, man. So, Larry Frank, man, get some departing words, man. Let's get the hell, bro. Big Mike.
Hey, let me tell you something. Just like what B-Mac just put up there on the screen, man. Awesome show. Shouts out to all the calls, man. All y'all calls were informative, entertaining. Just, man, let me tell you something.
On point, facts.
And guess what? What I love about y'all calls, y'all kept it 100. And like I say, bro, you know, I ain't going to speak for no other show, but, hey, man, we ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing over here. We ain't gonna say nothing because it sounds nice. We ain't gonna say nothing because we trying to keep certain people happy or keep certain people on a level where, you know, we don't feel like, you know, hey, man, we love about y'all is y'all respect our opinion no matter how objective it is. We can agree to disagree and it's all good. So if we know somebody ain't good, we ain't gonna sit up here and tell you they good. We ain't gonna proclaim that Miami gonna win national championships in the next 3 years when you got a 12-team playoff and a whole bunch of other good teams. We keep it 100. So shouts out to all of y'all, man. Thank you for doing what you do, man. That's why I love being on here, not just as part of the platform, but just to listen to y'all, man. Just like we entertain y'all, y'all entertain us, man. We love y'all.
That's right. At the end of the day, we fans just like y'all. We don't claim to know more than the next person. We just giving our opinions and we having fun at the same time with it with our U-Talk family. So we appreciate everybody that tunes into the show, whether you just came onto the platform or whether you've been here from day one. We want to say thank you. And again, the U-Talk Hurricane Bash is back this year. And we going to be down back in my state in Miami, Florida. We're going to be back down in Miami. We're doing it this year, part 2, as Larry Frank would say. So we will have the details coming real soon. Within the next month or so, everything will be official. We're going to start the promotion like we did early, like we do early, so you can get a jump on it. Like I say, right now, I'm leaning toward the date of October the 7th or the 21st. That's going to either be the Georgia Tech game or the Clemson game. But I'll let you guys know which one. So just get ready, man, and come down and party with us. So again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in, like always. Love y'all. Thank you for the commentary. Thank you for, the chats, man. Brother Jay Blaze, Sigmund, Jamal Davis, Benny Barrett, B. Santa, Latrella Stoudemire, Linda English, my mother. Come on with it, Larry Frank. B. Mike.
Chris Moody, Taz Haitian Canes.
Chris Malone, DJ. 1K, my guy down in Tampa, Florida, bike at home, man.
Chris CWO.
Derek Alford, Chris Kane, Kyle Stalling, Day One, Lakers all day, Darryl Drakeford, Latrella, the Utah family. We love y'all, man. Thank you for being here every week to support us. Yes. What it do? We'll let you guys know what's up with next week about the show. I don't know yet. Are we gonna do it? We got a couple of things that's going on, but we'll definitely be in touch during the week and let you know whether we're gonna have a show next Friday or not. But everybody enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Take care of yourself, your families. We love y'all. And like I say, we'll be in touch during the week. Anything else, Larry Frank, before we get out of here?
Man, I'm gonna have to clear my head because talking about Atlanta, man, I got flashbacks of that Hammer video with that pumps in the bump and the speedos, so I'm gonna have to go do something. I almost forgot. Power's back. Tariq.
That's right. Power Wheels on the
Hey. Life is good.
That's right. I'm finna watch my Lakers right now, man. So I got Dallas. I'm finna go and sit in front of the TV, eat me a little bit of these groceries. So
yes, sir.
Y'all know how we start every show, and y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no us
without you,
baby. And we out. Everybody take care of yourself. Stay safe. Have a great weekend. It's Utah, baby. We love you.
It's Utah, baby.